Hey, man, listen. Welcome, man. Welcome, guys. Welcome. And you know what? Today, I'm gonna just make sure first Dummy sent, me the right link to today, bro. It's a comfortable conversation. I swear. I'm gonna talk. Dummy, did you send me the right link to the other guys? Okay, none of them are there. So fine, don't worry. Safe. Okay. Let me send it. Let me send this link to another guy. Bro, I'm so angry. I swear to God, deep down, yeah, I am so angry. Oh my God. I'm gonna speak the truth today. I'm gonna tell everyone. I hope City fans are here. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I was at the stadium. The biggest gaslighting we've been told, all lies. One second. Let me just send it to my guy. Let me send it to Daniele. I need this guy. All lies. Lies. Biggest lies. Like literally lies, bro. I couldn't talk about that. About in people's show. I can't go and talk and slander my football club in other people's show. I'm not gonna slander them in Hissam's show or Terrace. But the anger I have, man, I traveled from London. 8 hours it took me. People say it's bullshit. I left at 4. I got there midnight. Bank holiday, bro. I was mad. I said it. I just knew it. No way. I knew it, bro. I knew it and I know it. You can't lie to me anymore. Wallah, you can't lie to me anymore. No way. Well, I'm not giving gaslit. No way. Bro, it's mad. I thought the issue was done last year, man. Wallah, I thought the issue was done. Done. Bro, 8 hours it took me. I had a headache. I had to park in the gas station, wallahi, 1 hour. Because the traffic was mad. Bro, I was mad, man. Just thinking about it. Then, wallahi, my friend made me sleep in the... Wallahi, my friend made me sleep in a sleeping mattress that deflated, wallahi. If I'm lying, wallahi, call my cousin. 1 second. Wallahi, think about I slept on the floor for Man City. 1 second. I'm gonna call my cousin. Luckily, you guys don't know. Wallahi, I slept on the floor. I hope he picks up. Aziz. My friend's listening to you, yeah? What time did we leave Croydon on Friday?
On Friday, we left Croydon, I think it was about 4 p.m., right?
And what time did we get to Manchester?
Oh, late, man. Late. We got there around, was it 10:30, 11, 10:30, 11.
Did I park up halfway, nearly?
Yeah, we took a stop.
How tired was I?
Bro, you was leaning forward. You was agitated. You couldn't sit still in a car. You was fried. Your mind was fried. Your energy level was low.
And then when we got to there, in Manchester, where did I sleep?
You slept on an airbed.
And what happened to that airbed?
Deflated. The air was leaking out. You woke up on a deflated airbed. Middle of the night. Ah, shit. My bed.
And you, what team do you support?
Yeah, I'm a Liverpool fan, man.
And where did you sleep? Where did you sleep?
I slept on the king size bed, bro.
And I slept where?
You was slumming it out on a leaky airbed.
Wallahi, I slept on the floor. Wallahi.
Listen, you had a bad time. It was a challenge for you, man. This challenging time.
Bro, and okay, the first night I slept in the airbed. After being beaten, where did I sleep again?
On the floor.
Bro, I slept on the floor, bro. 2 days in a row. Well, I think I'm gonna forgive this shit.
No,
And let me ask you one second. You are at the game. You are at the game, yeah?
I was right next to the Tottenham fan.
What were Man City fans doing to Trafford?
They were very agitated. They were shouting at him. So, pass the ball, clear the fucking ball. They were stressed, man.
Were they not angry? Were they not coming after Trafford for no reason?
They were smoking Trafford.
There you are. Thank you. I had to call because I'm hungry. I am hungry so much, man, because what I went through. And I'm telling you about the journey. It was a painful journey. It was a painful journey, wallahi. I'm not forgiving this. Bro, we have to be realistic. Fans, wake up. Don't accept it, man. Well, I don't accept it. Don't accept it. Well, I don't believe. I don't accept this bullshit. I don't. Bro, what are we doing here? Really? Really? I'm City fans, how do you feel, man? I'll tell you, Allah, I know what. I've got so many concerns. If I write down how bad it was, wallahi, being in the stadium was bad. Bad, I'm telling you now, bad. I saw so much red flags. So much red flags, bro. That I thought, yo, don't gaslit me. No way I'm going to be gaslit anymore. No way. I'll never accept that. And you know what? A lot of City fans are scared to talk. Well, not they're scared to talk. They're scared to talk. But you have to speak the truth. We are in trouble. In trouble, bro. How can we get dumped at home to Tottenham and some City fans are saying it's normal. It's normal to lose to Tottenham. How have you accepted that? How accepted that it's normal to lose to Brendan Johnson? Oh, how can I accept me, wallahi? When fans are telling me they think KDB, wallahi, it's an Aguero moment. It's okay to be down to Brendan Johnson, wallahi. Wallahi, I'm being honest. Let's not troll here in the comment section. Let's think what I'm thinking. When the standards, bro? When this fan base? Stand up and be counted, bro. Stand up and be counted. We getting battered by Brendan Johnson, Richarlison. Wallahi, I'm arrogant. People, wallahi, I'm arrogant on the pitch and out the pitch. Wallahi, when I play football, I'm arrogant. No, Pep has to realize, bro. Pep has to realize, bro. This season is a mad season, bro. People don't want to hear it. I'm not against Trafford. I'm not against Trafford. He's a young keeper. I live in Mabudi. I thought they told me, shut the hell up. Sit down, wallahi, they told me. Sit down. Fans told me. Why? Because they ain't paying. I saw them. Because I told my fan base one thing. When you put Trafford in goal, someone behind him, do I trust the back line? I said that. He's been set up for failure. He's been set up for failure. How's he gonna make a save? What are we doing here? When the defense is leaky, my defense is leaky. The worst thing wallahi, wallahi, I nearly cried. Bro, I couldn't believe it, man. I could not believe it at all. Oh, man. Wallahi, get me on the pitch, man. Get me on the pitch. Get someone on me on the pitch. I'll fight for blood, wallahi. I'll lose my teeth everywhere. Bro, fight, man. This principle. I think, ole. Bro, I'm not getting dunked by Ole, by Brendan Johnson. Wallahi, I'm not. I have pride. Painful, bro. No return. 2-0 battered. Battered, man. How can I lie to this fan base, Arsenal fan base? Look, bro. I want to shoot Tottenham's fans' hand. Wallah, what a shameless. I wish I changed my mind. How can I go and shake their hand? This is what low clubs do, man. It's like a privilege. What? There's no fighters, man. It's time, bro. It's waking up. Now, and let me tell you something. Bro, we have to be honest from beginning. We have to be honest from beginning. You have to have standards. You have to have standards to win. Bro, who goes to a football game to lose? Who? Who enjoys? From beginning, there were standards that are not there. This team is not scary anymore. I think, why you go? If we buy Rodrigo, what's gonna happen to Mamouche? Oh, if we buy Rodrigo, what's gonna happen to Doku? Hey, bro, I'm the first one. I'm the first. Wallahi, I tell people, I'll get rid of you, bro. I'll force you out. It's about trophies, mate. It's about, bro, there's some people who are obsessed. They love losing. You're a loser. If you love losing, you're the definition of a loser. If it doesn't hurt you, you're the biggest loser in this planet because you have no shame that we can get beat against Brendan Johnson, Richarlison, Papa Sarr, drugged us like dogs and battered us. And you're not in pain. You're not in pain, bro. Number one, in the summer, I said this season, I am judging you for Viana this season. Wallah, I'm judging you. Who's the most important position we needed? A right back. He has to get us a right back. We have to get a right back. Or buy a top centre back. I've given names. Your job was to get a right back from beginning. From beginning. Go and get a centre back. Move other people right back then. That was the number one choice from last year. In December, when we were getting downtown and Walker walked out, we were linked with the right back. We were linked with the right back, Cambiaso. We were told we will get Cambiaso. Fact. Forget that. So it's been 8 months. The position you needed most, you did not address it. That's a red flag. That's a red flag. You know what excuses have been given? You know what excuses have been given? They're on holiday. My job of Hugo Viana, you shouldn't be on holiday in June, July, August. That's the most important part, bro. We lost Walker in December, January. We're going back to August. I still got Nunes and Rico Lewis as on my right back. Are we serious? Across the road, not far from where I live, Gay is available. Don't listen to this report. Don't listen to this report that Gay wants Liverpool. I'm telling you now, there's one thing I know. I know Palace. I know Palace. I know these guys. I know. Olise wanted to go City. We knew that. I know Palace. Gehi wants first choice football. Swap him with Akanji. Give 10 million. English homegrown. You've sorted a position you might need next year. Sign Gay if you want to. He's a top centre back. I don't have a problem. Sign. I said it, they laughed. Fab is a fraud. Fab's the guy that said, yo, Gay, he doesn't want Liverpool. He wants first choice football. He wants to go. Man City, knock. Big knock. Gay will not say no to Pep Guardiola. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. 35 million. You give Akanji 20 million, you slap there, you got him. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Swap him, bruh. Roman, you swap him directly, man. Where are we going? That we need a right back. Now we're going to September. 9 months. The position we need, we haven't addressed it. Uncomfortable conversation. Tell me if I'm lying. Tell me if I'm lying. Tell me if I'm lying. Tell me if Hamza's lying. If there's a director of football at the Manchester City, why did he not address the most important position that you needed? Why? 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 Why couldn't you address it? Slap the money down. Slap it down, bro. What are we doing here? The most important position we needed was a right back. Ask everyone at City. Why are we struggling to get a position that we needed? Why? Why? It's not right. It's enough. Attacking. No threat from attack. No threat from attack, bro. How can they be 2-0 up? I don't cause this. How can they not cause fear, Tottenham? They're 2-0 up, bro. 2-0 up. Why are they not scared of me? Ask yourselves. It's Tottenham. I have this excuse. It's Tottenham. They always beat us. Get here, man, about beating us every time. You accept losers. That's what you are. That's what you are. You accept failure. Wallah, you accept failure. Why am I going to accept that shit? Bro, get out of here, man. Wallah, shame on you. Shame on you. I think bogey team. Bro, I don't believe in bogey team, man. Bogey team. Bro, I watched football for many years. There's no such thing as bogey team. You go slap everyone that needs to be slapped. The bogey team. How can Tottenham cause fear on me, Brendan? But Son is gone. Kane is gone. Who are you scared of? Who are you scared of? No, Kamran. It's no. Kamran's no, man. I'm not accepting one game anymore. I'm not accepting it, man. That's the reason. I don't know why you're accepting one game. One game. Why? Why? You didn't see it. You're accepting first game. No. Bro, can't, man. You have to. People have to wake up, man. Change. An embarrassment is the definition of you being a loser. Wallah. I'm not accepting failure. It's not only one game. You start accepting the first game, the second game, the third game, the fourth. Then it happens. That's what happens. In football, psychologically, you start accepting it. It becomes normal. That's what's normal for people. I'm just angry because what happened on Saturday? We could have played 3 days in a row. No way we're winning that game. I guarantee you. I guarantee you we're not going to win that game. The performance was nothing. It lacked everything. The defense was poor. Midfield was bullied. Attack didn't cause any threat. What? We're 2-0 down, bro. We're 2-0 down. I used to see KDB, bro, tying laces. KDB was tying laces. 15 minutes to go, man. Look at the heritage, man. Look at the standards. Look at the standards. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I just think, to me, I think it looks bad. It looks bad. Poor planning. Everything's planning. Why? Do I come from an organization that planning, that looks at risk assessment, that plans ahead? I don't talk like I know everything. I don't talk as if I know everything. But it's becoming bad. Let me call Dami. Dami is the one who's proper. It's a bad. Dami, did you send me the link for the others? I'll send them. Send. People messaging me. Bro, it's bad, beyond bad. They're blind followers. There's some people who are blind followers. They're the biggest blind followers I've seen. They follow their sheeps. Sheeps. Haaland's got, bro, 100%, but being 2-0 down. Start there. Bro, you know what was the worst thing? 2-0 down and Tottenham say, ole, 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 ole. But I'm so glad City fans were there. They were pissed. I thought I was pissed. Guys, don't ever accept that. City fans, if you're listening, many City fans in that stadium were fuming, bro. The biggest gaslight I had. Now, see, I said to the guy, 85-year-old, he said, that's bullshit. I said, why are you angry? Why can't you be angry? I said, oh my God. Oh my God. 80, my cousin, I called my cousin, Liverpool fan. I called my cousin, another one got the game. He went and sat with next to Tottenham fans. He was shocked. He said, shit. Your fan base were onto your players. I said, I never knew that. I was told they're not onto players. They're onto players, bro. They were angry. And they have a right to be angry. When this 85-year-old man comes there and he's seeing standards at the top with Aguero, Sterling, Sane, you think that 85-year-old would accept it? He ain't gonna accept it. And big up to that 85-year-old who we walked down to the tram together. And he said, you know those guys, if they continue playing like that, they'll be lucky to finish top 4. I said, well, I looked at, I said, what? I swear he said to me, he said, they'll be lucky to finish top 4. And guess what they say? Listen to wise words of old men. Listen to the wise. You know what? I took him seriously. He's seen football to the ages. He knows. He said, you know what? And I'm not going to call out the players he called out. I'm not going to call out the players we called out. There's a lot of players. Sami, by attacking threat, nothing. Doku came on. What did he do, Sami? What did I tell you guys? The downgrading was so much that we've accepted failure. Big up Mateus. I'm going to add Mateus. Mateus, welcome, man. My boy.
Hamza, you're right.
Bro, I was just on a rant here. Were you at the game, Mateus?
Yeah, I was.
How was the mood with City fans in the stadium?
They were not happy. I think everyone was optimistic. Everyone was up for it. Obviously, it was the first home game of the season, and at the back of 4-0 against Wolves, everyone was pretty excited to see what this team is going to do against a tougher position like Spurs. But they got in there, like, from the very first minute, bro. I don't know. It wasn't a good performance at all. We looked like a team that can't play football. We couldn't even get out. Like we were struggling with their press, but I guess we have to give credit to Thomas Frank and Spurs. But yeah, like the
Mm,
fans, I started saying,
They were
and
angry. The
yeah,
fans were
yeah,
angry, bro. I was in the hardcore, bro. The fans were bro. I feel sorry for Trafford, man.
yeah. They
Mateus,
were they were
I feel
saying Trafford's not good enough, and then like some
no,
of
bro.
the
They were shouting, "Yeah, this is not good enough. How can you sign a Burnley player? No one." I was thinking, "Oh my God, leave him alone, man." I feel so bad. I stood up. I said, "He's only 22, man." I swear to God, I said it. He's only 22. He's only
yeah.
22.
Listen,
And the guy goes, I don't give a shit. These were fans who were hardcore. And guess who told me that? Mateus, I was
yeah,
told I was a liar. Haaland rang me. Haaland rang me,
yeah,
Australia. He said,
yeah,
Hamza, what they did to Trafford was a disgrace. I said, how did you know that? He goes, don't worry, I know that. I
yeah,
know that. He said, did you do that? I said, I didn't do that. I said, I can
yeah,
go back as you can hear. I backed him
mm,
because I feel sorry for him.
yeah.
He's 22 years old, bro. How can I dunk on Trafford?
No, you can't. I feel like I don't think the frustration was towards Trafford per se. I feel like the fans, like if you look if you see the narrative, yeah, if you look at if you hear from the fans, you say like, oh, it feels like last season. They were saying that like, there was quite a lot of people saying it feels like last season, and rightly so. It felt like last season. I would go and say that it was worse than last season.
It was
I
what?
mean, bro, it was bloody awful, and I feel I don't think the upset was more towards the players. I feel like I was see the problem is we cannot as a fans Hamza, and I told you this we cannot keep pointing fingers towards the players. Like even the new guys, even the new players that we've just bought in January
Yeah.
and in the summer, they all
Martin's
seem
again.
they, they all seem to struggle. But the problem is you have to ask the question why these players are struggling. Obviously, I would not dwell too much on this game. Because obviously it was only the second game of the
I'm
season, but
worried. I'm worried
there's
Brighton
still a
won't.
long way. There's still a long way to go. But it looks like we've got a lot of things to sort, man. I can't
What
lie.
about if you lose
Uh,
to Brighton away?
um,
Hey,
I'm confident that we're gonna win the Brighton. I don't want to think that we'll lose that game. And I don't think we're gonna lose that game. I feel like we're gonna get a win. But I feel the most important around this Brighton game, it has to be the performance. I feel like the fans need to see a good performance. Do you know what I mean? Not just a scrappy 2-0 win or 1-0 win, and you struggle throughout the whole game. I feel like the performance is going to be very important. Otherwise, bro, I don't know, man. I don't know, but let's be optimistic, man. Let's stay positive. I think we'll be fine. We'll be all right, man.
do you think so? Do you be honest? Be honest, because I'm not
Mm,
changing. I don't know. I'll stick it to what I said.
mm.
I don't trust this group of players. There's a lot.
Ham,
We need
Hamza,
killer. We
Hamza,
need a centre back. That Rodri
Hamza,
needs to come back quickly. These three things has to be settled. And I'm
Hamza.
sorry.
When you say you don't trust this group of player, how many of them?
The more senior ones. I'll go back to this. Let me send Martin the link. Listen,
Mm,
the more senior ones. I'll tell you what. Diaz
yeah.
to me, I'm starting to lose faith on Diaz, and
Mm,
I'll tell you that's a big red flag. I don't know how you guys
mm.
feel. I think yeah,
My
Diaz. I like him.
yeah,
I still like him.
I've been very honest with my opinion on Ruben Diaz. I've been saying that not just from last season, even the season before. I don't think he's at his best. And the thing is, yeah, I feel like he's struggling. Ruben Diaz. The reason why he's struggling is because we playing in a way that it shows a lot his weakness. Like because obviously when we had the likes of Kyle Walker, even John Cancelo, they were there to cover up for Diaz. Like we could have played a high line, but there was a recovery pace in our back line. But this time, but now, not just this season, even since last season, we don't have that recovery pace, and you can see the effects that it has on Diaz. But
I tell you what worries me about
he,
Diaz.
he's not.
Marcus,
Yeah, he's not been good, has he?
what, and I want you to write it down. You know what worries me about Diaz, Mateus? The ball's
Yeah.
coming towards him. The ball comes towards him. The keeper's there. He's unsure. He's waiting for
Yeah.
the ball to come down.
Yeah,
He's
he
waiting.
lets the ball
He
bounce.
lets
doesn't
the
he?
ball bounce more. I'm thinking,
Mm.
what are you doing? Yeah,
Yeah.
comfortable
If
defenders.
you yeah,
They
if you see
just
like if you see
they get
if you
the ball.
see
They know the presence around people.
yeah, if you see the likes of
Why are
Kusanov,
you
yeah,
making like he's panicking? So Kudus is closing down. Trafford wants to come out. Should I come and get it? He's holding. So he's confusing the keeper.
Mm.
I don't know what Trafford. I can dunk on a guy. Hamza is such a big pressure on the guy.
No, yeah, yeah.
Diaz looking,
That's
guys. Diaz
that's
looking bad, and that's a red.
mm,
He's our captain. You
yeah,
should not be a captain and having that kind of a red flag. Captains are leaders, man. Captains
yeah.
are the warriors. They're the
He
ones that lead by example.
he's been very inconsistent, hasn't he, Ruben Diaz? But yeah, I was saying that throughout the whole game. Like every time player was like was going for long balls, like when you play in school, yeah, Hamza. Even if you're a defender, the rule number one, yeah, you don't let the ball bounce.
You don't
If the
let the
ball is
ball
in the
bounce.
air,
Allah used to be
you
a
add
defender. Never used to let the ball bounce.
yeah, you head it out for the throw, or you just head it forward. You know what I mean? Like, but the moment you let the ball bounce, yeah, you give the advantage to the attacker because you don't know where that ball is gonna land. It can land anywhere. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I said I've been saying for quite a while. Ruben Diaz has been very, very inconsistent, and I would just try Kusanov, man. When Vardy
I
comes
don't
back,
understand why Kusanov's not starting. I feel sorry
yeah,
for him. I really
because
think that he did well. I think he made a first mistake. I backed
uh,
him. Trafford made a mistake. I backed him. I back him because he's still going to be a top keeper. But Kusanov should be given a chance. Either
yeah,
play him right back, he has the recovery pace, or play him a centre back. And I think he's a top player. He's got the
and
pace.
the funny thing is, yeah, but a few days ago, Pep Guardiola came in. I think he was doing an interview for Sky or something. Can't remember, but he said that he was praising Kusanov. He said that how important he is, like the recovery pace, how fast he is, and it makes me think, yeah, right, it's okay. You want to go for the higher line, and you've got a player that you've just said out your own mouth that he's the fastest defender that we have, and he's got a very good recovery pace. Why is he on the bench?
Fact.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Why has Kusanov done wrong not to be playing?
yeah,
I don't understand. I
it's
really
like
don't.
it's like you come out and praise Haaland. Oh, how such a he's a proper goal scorer. He's a number 9, but you put him on the bench.
Yeah,
You're
I think.
benching him. It doesn't make any sense. So
Yeah.
listen, it's the second game of the season. But there's signs that
Worried. I'm
there's
worried.
there's signs in
I'm
there that
really worried.
obviously fans would be worried. I was concerned as well, but we have to be a bit optimistic as well. That
No, but
um,
optimistic. Reinders, I'm not gonna. Cherky did okay. It's like I look at that. I'm thinking
I mean, sir, but the problem is, yeah,
he's just
the problem. I
at
think
home, bro. At home, that's the worrying thing. How
yeah,
can you get
yeah,
outplayed like this at home, bro? How can you not
mm,
score at home, bro? No, I'm just thinking, guys. I'm telling you now. You have to wake up now, bro. Mateus, we have to sign. I said it before. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be controversial. Chelsea have better right back than us, yes or no? Two of their right backs are better than us.
We don't
Yes
have
or
a
no?
right back.
Man United right backs, Dallo and Mazraoui, they can
Hamza,
start.
Hamza, you comparing right backs?
I
That
don't have a right. That's what
no, we don't have a right back, so we can't compare right backs, can we? Because we don't have any.
yeah, wallah.
You know what I mean? Like, and we've been crying for a
But
right
bring
back for a while,
Gehi.
but
Sign Gehi. If Akanji is gonna go, do that deal with it. And let me ask you, Mateus, if we knew the most important position in January, what was the most important position in
come
January?
here. The right back, innit? And
So you
the
had
number 8.
so our CEO has had
Come on, come
9 months to address the position we need, and you're telling me we haven't addressed it. Still, is that not a red flag? Be honest, is that not a red flag?
Well, I don't think the manager sees that as priority, because if it was, he would have got a right back. But the fact that he addressed the midfield, because he said he needed a number 8, and he went to get Reinders, and he also need another creative midfielder. He went there and got Cherky, and then obviously he brought in a new goalkeeper, Marmoush, Gustanov, and a couple of centre halves. I don't think he sees the right back as priority. And I said it before. I think I said months ago. If he wanted the right back, the moment Kyle Walker left in, I think in December, because he wasn't playing anymore, he was sorting out his the deal for AC Milan. The moment Kyle Walker left, rather than going for 2 centre backs in January, what he could have done is buy one centre half and a right back straight away.
Straight away.
So for the fact that he didn't buy it, I said it months ago. I don't think he sees that as priority.
And that's a red flag. When I say to
Well,
people, and I said it before, I said the most important position was a right back. The deficiency, we were conceding goals because there was no right back. We went to Real Madrid, we were being told we need a right back. Every game we've spoken to, we need a right back. The whole
we're not-
6 months,
we-
the
we're not
whole
co-
summer, it's
we're
now
not
coming
consi-
to September, and the position we haven't addressed is the right
yeah,
back.
yeah. It's
That's concerning. And
no, I understand, man. I get it. I get it. But I don't think the reason why we consider goals is just the right back, man. I think
I
the
think it
way,
is.
nah, I see the way we
I
try
think
and
the highlight.
no. See, that's the problem. The high line comes from the system and the way he wants to play. And I feel like the players that we have available, the players that we have, even the players that we got in um in the transfer window, I don't think they're possession based players. I don't think they can play on the system that Pep wants them to play. That's the way I see it. Um, I feel like they're more like transition counter attack players rather than possession tick tacker. If that makes sense. If you look at like they're like see for example, when he lined up with Marmoush and Bob, the way Marmoush was playing, it felt like he was asking Marmoush to do the same job as Jeremy Doku does, which is be the touchline winger, to hold the width. Once the ball gets to you, you're gonna be double market. You just attract 2 players towards you, and ho- hopefully you can take one on. But that's not Marmoush's game. Marmoush is a player that he wants to make those running behind. So as soon as the team wins the ball, he's ready to run, just like Haaland. If you see, look at the Haaland goals that when we fit sign and he was playing alongside Kevin De Bruyne. As soon as KDB gets the ball, what does he do? Put the ball through to Haaland straight away, like transition. And I feel like Marmoush is the same sort of player. Transition. Put me the ball through. I don't want to come and join you to play tiki taka. I'll just be ready to make the running behind you. Your job is basically put the ball through.
I think Marmoush is more of a I'll make that run, play me up front, I'll score the
Yeah.
goal. And I think Marmoush makes the runs. He's a good quality player. Czech is a good quality player. I think there's
Yeah.
a multiple issue. I think the
Yeah,
number
if you-
one
look
thing,
at- look-
how,
look at for-
if I'm Man City today,
Yeah.
I'll look at that back line. I said, Vardy is top. Stones is fantastic. Diaz going through a bad patch. Nouri was looking good. Sign Gehi. Get rid of Akanji. Bro, it's just they want Crystal Palace want Akanji. Crystal Palace Mateus want Akanji. Crystal Palace want a Gehi has got a 1-year contract left. Why,
Yeah.
Mateus, would you not swap a homegrown talent at Crystal Palace? I said it to Martin. Why would you not swap Gay for Kanji? Add another 10, 15 million. That's what they want. They want 35 million
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
total. So why didn't you add 20 million plus a Kanji and you got the deal done there? Well, I said it. Mateus, did I not say on the space? I said Gay is available. And then you can move another player on the right back position, like Kusuno. But Gay is homegrown. He addresses the issue of Ake. He will address the issue of Stones next year if you're going to lose John Stones. Because if you lose John Stones next year, then you will be saying, oh, no, I can't buy a foreign player. I need to buy a homegrown. But guess what? He was available there 12 months ago. The same issue that happened when I said we needed to sign Michael Olise at Crystal Palace.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
they said, no,
I was down for the
better.
list, man.
Olise's
No,
proven.
no. You no. The summer that we should have got Savio was after the treble, when Crystal Palace wanted 53 million, but no one wanted to pay for that price because Olise was injured during that summer. But I was very adamant, just go and get him, whether he's injured or not. But he's coming back. Just go and get him right now, because he's going to be a top player. Obviously, Olise stayed,
Listen, no, bro, we lost that
and
so bad. And I know people are panicking over not staying.
he agreed with a
He
deal
wanted
with
to stay
Bayern
in
in
the
April.
UK. He wanted to stay in the UK. I swear to God. He wanted to stay in the UK because I know I got told he wants to stay here. He grew up. He wants to stay in England. He's waiting for City never came. A proven top player. We let go. Yeah, we let go. But a player that we sign now doesn't want to stay for us now. He doesn't want to stay. We signed him for 20 million. Savio wants to go 1 year. 1 year later, Savio wants to go. But a player who wanted to stay in England, we refused to sign him. Can you imagine, Mateus? That hurts me. Olise is proven. He's 23. Olise must be. How old is Olise? He came from City and Chelsea Academy and Reading.
I think he's 23 or 24. 23.
Oh, man. Let me see. Pretty sure. Michael Olise. He's 23 years old.
Yeah, there you go.
Bro, he's the UK born, bro. Oh, bro. We had everything there. We threw it away. Because of why, man? You see, that's what I say to you. You can't stay calm down, bro. No, he was a top talent. You can manage injuries. He hurts more. Bro, he's going to Bayern. He's one of the best players. Proven winger. English talent, homegrown. He ticks every single box. But you said, no, I'm going to get an unproven player back in Girona who wants now to leave the football club within 12 months.
Listen,
anyone can join the show. I'll send you the link.
Yeah.
Listen,
Hamza, but are you not? Look, let's forget about the players and let's look at the team as a whole and the way we play. Yeah, are you not concerned that most of these managers within like the top 6 or the top 8 have figured out how to deal with us?
I think they figured out because we haven't got the quality. Simple. You haven't got the quality, you don't scare. I told you before, the word is scare. Our team's not scary anymore. That's the word.
Yeah,
but team is not scary. It doesn't scare anyone. Because you don't have the quality. Those quality players don't scare people.
What do you mean we don't have the quality?
We don't
We've
have
got-
the quality that we had.
We've
We don't have the quality
Mm.
that used to. We used to go to games and I'd be 2-0 up against Tottenham or 2-0 up against me. And I remember Edin Dzeko banged them, dropped them on the floor. Yaya Toure used to rattle Tottenham. Come on, man.
Hamza, let me ask you one
Oh.
thing then, real quick. Who has a better front three? Who is the better front three? Mamouche, Haaland, Cherki, or Gakpo, Ekitike, Salah?
Mo Salah is 10-10. Gakpo, okay, fair enough. 8 out of 10. Ekitike looks 9 out of 10.
But Haaland is a 10 out of 10. So,
But they've got another player behind him, for words.
okay, so let's go to the midfield then. Foden, Reinders, Rodri versus Wirtz, McAllister, and Gravenberch.
Our midfield.
Much better, right? And then we go to the back line. I know
Rodri's not available. Foden's not available.
apparently they're going to be available. They're not going to be dead, Hamza, right? They're going to be available at a certain point. They're not dead.
He's not a winger. He's not a killer like Salah. So Salah's dunks like nearly,
Yeah, but they're not going to. Because the thing is, what I think it's going to happen is we're going to have both. I know on the long term. I just don't think we had the players to do that yet because Rodri is not back yet. But on long term, what we're going to do is we're going to throw both fullbacks. It's gonna be probably Mateus Nunes and Aitnohi wide, and then the two wingers, instead of playing in the touchline, they're gonna play in the half spaces in the 10 rows. So
you're playing a guy who's
So when you say in the long term, you mean this season or next season?
this season, no, yeah, this season. I think
Okay,
long
so
term,
if
Nunes is not gonna be here.
So you really believe that?
Okay, if you say this season, then
Mateus,
why is Mateus Nunes didn't start in the first game of the season without Nori?
Because of Nico G.
And in the second game of the season. What do you mean
Because
because
of
of
Nico
Nico
G.
G?
no,
So
it's not.
what Pep was doing, Hamza, give me a second. What Pep was doing is he was putting both fullbacks inside and a little bit ahead of Nico G, so that they could get the first pass from the centre back and then play the ball into Nico G, so that Nico G don't need to turn and try and spin a defender, right? So he doesn't. So we can prevent him from doing that because he's not particularly great at doing this particular skill.
So who's gonna be doing that?
Mateus.
Rodri. With Rodri, you don't need to make this pass forward.
Forget Rodri. Forget Rodri.
Mateus Nunes
So
is
if you said that the reason why he didn't play Nunes was because of Nico Gonzalez, yeah, cool, okay. So if Nico Gonzalez can't turn with his back towards the goal, does Rico Lewis does that?
Why Rico Lewis though?
No, I'm asking you a question. Okay, Rico Lewis doesn't do that. No, wait there. Rico Lewis doesn't do that. So why is he starting ahead of Mateus Nunes, who you said is going to be for the long term this season? That's what how we can play. Why is Mateus Nunes didn't start then?
Because I don't think Pep and I am not also comfortable with Mateus Nunes going into the midfield to receive the first pass and then to play the ball backwards to the 6. I don't think Mateus Nunes is good enough for that in the midfield.
So Mateus Nunes is not going to be playing then. Why is not with Mateus Nunes then? If you say that
because he's good enough to do the wide role, Mateus. I think if you play him as a winger, pretty much.
Why is he not playing then?
Because you need a player to be passing the ball to Nico G because Nico G can turn.
Who is this
But
player?
Mateus Nunes is not a right back.
This is both the right back and the left back.
Why are we playing a guy who's not even a right back?
Hamza, unfortunately, we didn't buy a fullback. I think that would be a much smarter usage of resources.
Spartacus,
What
was the most important position for us from January? What was the most important position for us in January?
The great right back. And I think the board failed at getting that.
Right back 9 months later?
I agree. I think that's a failure from the board.
But I still.
But Hamza, all teams have issues. All of them have failures from the board.
Matheus,
mate.
Spartacus, we were quite comfortable. We let go of a right back, and the plan was he left in January. We needed a right back. We saw the deficiency caused on us. That right back issue was an issue. We said, let's get to
I
the end
agree.
of the season. We will get a right back. Forget that. We were being told
Hamza.
in January, we are going to get a right back. We are going to get a right back at the DM. Guess what? We didn't address it. We've come in all 9
I
months.
agree.
And Spartacus, we're going to the last 4 days, and the right back issue has not been addressed. And now
Hamza.
we're looking into, and I'll tell you what, one thing. I'll tell you, look at these teams. Arsenal have 2 better right back than us. Tottenham have 2 better right back than us. Liverpool
I
have
don't
got
agree with
better
that.
right back than us. Chelsea
I
have
don't-
2 better right back than us. Nottingham Forest has better right back than us. Manchester United has 2 better right back than us.
No, come on, Hamza. What we're doing here, Man United. No, Nunes is better than Dalo and whoever the other right back is.
Hello. What are we doing here?
Dalo is shit, Hamza. What we doing here?
Hold on. Daniele Amoroshi. Who here believes Nunes is better right back than Dalo? Are we joking? Are we really joking?
Now, just before answering this, Hamza,
Almost Rawi.
Hamza, give me an answer then. Who was the one that was calling for the board to buy a right back when everybody was talking for Rodrigo and Donnarumma? Who was the one person who was always, I think this is stupid, and I think we should, instead of spending 80 mil, 90 million on Rodrigo, spend that money on Timo Livramento? Who was the one that was saying this while you were dicking around for Rodrigo? I was the one saying this. I've been saying this for a fucking long time. I think we're weak at the right back. I think we can make it work for a season, but we should be buying Timo Livramento. It would make us a much better team than buying Rodrigo. And everybody was just twerking for Rodrigo, twerking for Donnarumma. The right back is the biggest issue in our squad.
He's right. We are weak at the back.
Your mic is bad.
Yeah. My mic is bad.
Go on.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Yeah, I agree with Spartacus. We are weak at the back.
No, that's not what I said. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that statement.
We are weak at the back. Did you see the last game we played against Spurs? Did you see that?
I think a lot of the reason why we were weak at the back at that game was because
Sometimes you weak at the back as a tactically, but we weak at the back as a fundamental. For example, we don't have a base at the back. We don't have any base at the
there
back.
wasn't but Spurs wasn't about pace though.
But
No,
you know what?
look at the first. No. Hamza, wait. Look at the first goal Spurs scored.
The first goal was so bad. It was so predictable.
Our center back. Listen to me, Spartacus. You are right. Some of your words are right, but if one of our center backs cannot run anymore.
To begin with.
No. Listen to me. Why are we saying, for example, why are we saying Gundogan cannot play in the middle? Why are we saying? Why?
Sorry, I can barely hear you, mate. Your mic is very bad.
It's so bad.
Can you hear me now? Wait.
No, not really.
No, we can't hear you, Morochi. Listen.
Now, let me just say one thing. I also agree with the fact that
you agree, Spartacus. The board has taken an L in not signing a right back. You agree that?
Hamza, I've been the one saying this while everybody was talking over Rodrigo and asking us to play.
Spartacus, that one, every Man City fan will agree with you. Every man.
No, because I've been saying this and everybody has been saying, we need killers.
No,
I've been saying, no, we need a right back.
But we also need attack.
Spartacus, can I ask you a question?
Right.
Spartacus, can I ask you a question? The upcoming game against Brighton, will you play Gundogan in the middle?
No.
Will you play Gundogan in the middle? The upcoming game?
No. Do you want to hear my 11 for Brighton?
No, because of The reason is Gundogan maybe can play, but he has no base anymore. That's why Stones, Diaz, maybe they can play, but they have no any base. And the Premier League is a league with base. We don't have any center back that can run.
I think it's just massively overblown, the space
No,
thing.
no,
Because
no.
I've played.
Look, okay. Look at okay. Look and check. Look and check the first goal Spurs scored against us Saturday. Look,
I just see so many mistakes before we can get to the pace thing. Like,
I know, but
there were
listen
just
to me,
so
but,
many
but
mistakes
listen to
before
me.
the
We are
pace.
okay. You are right. But listen to me. We are playing high line, and when you are playing high line, you need defenders that can run. You need
Okay,
defenders
can I
with
ask
the
you this
pace.
thing then? Okay, let me ask you this then. We're playing a high line. The attacker has time and space to pick their head up, look for a pass, and choose between the right side and the left side where to get the ball to. We have one pacey defender. Let's say we get we get Mickey van de Ven, and he's playing in the left side.
Okay.
What is Mickey van de Ven supposed to do when the attacker plays a ball to the right side and the guy's pretty much touching the sideline and running through the goal? Mickey van de Ven is not gonna get there.
No, I'm not.
No player will ever
Listen
be
to me.
getting there.
Listen to me. You are getting
Oh,
me wrong. Listen to.
Pep made the wrong
I'm not
tactics. but
saying.
picked the
I'm not
wrong
saying.
I
players.
agree.
No. Listen to me, Spartacus.
And which
I'm not
players would you
saying.
have played then?
Spartacus, I'm not saying if we sign Mickey Van de Ven, he can solve all our problem. What I'm saying is we have a fundamental problem at the back. We don't have any
I
base.
disagree with it.
We don't
Now,
have pace. 100%.
so
That's
can
what
I
want
give you
to know.
examples of highlines that
Look, this one
don't
was
use
saying
space from the past and from now?
I'm telling you, I am telling you, and I'm
Wait.
saying right now, I'm telling you, and I'm saying right now, if we play Stones and Diaz against the upcoming 3 matches, we will not win. I'm
I
telling
agree.
you.
I think we need
Okay,
to
why?
play Josko Vadio because I think his ball playing ability is just paramount right now. I think the best backline we can field right now is Josko Vadio and Stones. Those
think
two are the
our
best
problem,
we need.
and the club, I don't get
You're muted,
the way the
Matheus.
club is going. I don't get the way the club is going. For example, we
Wait there,
we
Let
are no. We agreed a deal with Ruben Diaz, and half of the fan base are saying it's not good enough.
Right. Okay. Can I just say? I just need to finish off my points. Yeah. Sorry. I had to change to the laptop. Because you said that our going forward, you said that the lineup going forward, the fullbacks is going to be out Norin and Mateus Nunes, and I asked you why isn't if Nunes is going to be a right back, why didn't Nunes start in the first game and in the second game of the season? And you say it's because of Nico Gonzalez. And you point out the flaws of Nico Gonzalez receiving the ball, yada yada yada.
he's slow.
Right. Okay. I've got a question. Yeah, and I think you also said that Nunes will be playing when Rodri's back in the team, right? So you're gonna have Rodri
Yes.
there and out Nunes, right? Okay. Let's put now. I'll put a scenario for all of you, yeah. And I need you to answer. Very honest. Let's say, for example, yeah, Rodri's back in the team. We are 6 wins out of 6. Yeah, good winning streak. We're scoring goals. We're playing well. The whole team is playing well. The fullbacks, Nore Mateus, they're playing well. Then in the next game, Rodri has a setback, and Nico Gonzalez coming to that team. So, are you telling me that in the second game, you would bench Mateus Nunes, who's been playing well for that 6 win streak, to play Rico Lewis? Because you said that the reason why Mateus Nunes is not starting is because of Nico Gonzalez. So after that 6 wins out of 6, Roger has a setback. Nico Gonzalez goes in there, and the team remains the same. But you're telling me that you would change Mateus Nunes because for Rico Lewis or not the right back because Rodri's not there. Is that what you're telling me that you would do?
Mateus, I believe a lot in form as well, right? So
No.
if we
Just answer this question. So in the next game, you would change the right back. Nunes
I'm
goes
answering
out.
that.
You would do
I'm
that.
answering that. No, this is the thing for me, Mateus. I'm a really big believer in form. So if a player is in form, I think you cannot drop him. If he's running hot, you cannot drop him. So if
No,
it is
but
a
you
case
just said
where Mateus Nunes is
Nunes
running
is not
hot
playing
after
because of
6 games,
the Nico Gonzalez. So Nico Gonzalez goes in the team. Nunes goes out then
no,
because they
this is the
can't.
thing. If I'm giving you two scenarios, that's gonna change my answer depending on the scenario, right? If it is a situation where Nunes is playing okay, he's not being particularly great, but he's not being bad, then I do switch him and bring Rico Lewis in. Now,
I think it's bad.
if
I think you can't go this season without Rico Lewis and Nunes as
See,
well.
you
If
know,
you go,
Hamza,
bro, you know,
if you go with the same team, we're
Hamza, can you hear me?
finishing four.
Can,
We're finishing.
can you hear me?
Liverpool
Okay.
gonna win the league with
you
Arsenal.
change it now to
Hamza.
No, bro, we can't take with this
You
guy.
change
no,
it
I
now.
never changed it. I never
Hamza,
changed
You
it. This
just
has
you
always
just say,
been my.
oh,
Hamza.
if
You
Nunes
thought
is
this
not
team will
informed,
win
then
the
you
league.
would
I
take.
told you they can't.
My
I still
question.
think so, Hamza.
One second,
Now,
Matthias.
Hamza, let me just address this real quick. Have you seen
We're not
Liverpool's
winning the
fullbacks
league.
defending? Hamza,
Yeah,
have you seen Liverpool's fullbacks defending?
Can I just
but they're
address the
winning the
fullback?
game.
Can I just address the fullback? Because I've done my research. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah,
Go
we
on,
can hear
go
you.
on.
Yeah.
Okay. I've done my research all the way back to Barcelona, trying to understand why he does not want to get a right back. He doesn't want a right back. He wants a midfielder that can play right back. Has to be of a certain profile, which is why he's not going to like someone until they're available. Of the fullbacks, particularly at the right back, if we go all the way to Barcelona, players that he inherited versus player that he bought, Dani Alves was one of the only right backs that fit the like for like in terms of what he wanted to do. And in those right backs, never once were they played outside of a single pivot. It was always a single pivot, and Dani Alves, Philip Lahm, David Alaba had a tendency to invert. Most of Pep's right backs had either a tendency to invert or play in the midfield. He signed or had 11 right backs. Of those 11, 73% of them, which is 8 out of the 11, by the way, 8 out of the 11 played outside of a traditional right back role. They were either in the midfield or inverting or playing in a winger position. So he doesn't want a right back. We can kick and scream all we want. If he doesn't see a right back that can pass, that can play in midfield, that can even push up high, which is why he likes Ike Nuri so much, that can push up high
Your
in
head,
a 10,
Mateus.
push up high in a 10 or even in a winger position,
Michael.
he's not going to sign him. Those are the backs that he's had. And of those, when you could then go and see the other fullbacks, left backs and right backs that he signed, Dani Alves, Kimmich, Alaba, and Lam were players that were in a system more than 5 years at a time, and they were integrated to the point that the growth curve for the players being able to learn this system became second nature to them. All the other fullbacks, right backs that he signed, they all had some deficiency there, which is why he has a hesitancy to sign them. Which is why if you ask me, he would prefer to try a midfielder in a fullback role versus going to get an actual right back or left back because they're hard to find in terms of what he's looking for. And that's going to be the problem. Kyle Walker had a deficiency on offense. John Cancelo had a deficiency on defense. Name the outside top guys, all the other fullbacks, left back or right back that he signed, they all had deficiencies. And they were all not in the system
But
for
bro,
an extended.
they were all better than Rico Lewis.
But you're missing my point. Why does he like Rico Lewis in the right back position? Because he can play into the midfield. Why does he like certain right backs to go into the center back position? Because they can play the center back position. He's not looking for one player. He's looking for 3 players in one. And if he gets a right back that's only able to play the right back role, you better be Kyle Walker. Otherwise, he's not going to sign you. That's what the numbers say. That's what the history of the
football is very simple, man. Yeah.
Dude, after yesterday, he signed Livramento.
Stop this with he can multiple positions. Just why don't you just go out there and buy a specialist in that position?
Mateus, I agree with you, and I was kicking and screaming yesterday. You have a sister club that has a right back. He's Spanish. They play very similar to the attacking style, inverting all that shit. Why is he good enough to go to Arsenal, to the Premier League, but he's not good enough for City to look at? And he's cheap, less than 10 mil.
Gutierrez
Why?
going to Arsenal.
Yeah, Arnaud Martinez is going to Arsenal. Why is he not good enough? Why? Because he doesn't want that type of right back. He's looking for something. He's looking for a fairy, a unicorn. Good luck finding it. Until
Do you think
for
Livramento
Livramento,
fits
man.
that mold? Do you think Livramento fits that mold? Because I do think so.
is Livramento a Pep right back or a club right back for post Pep?
I believe Livramento fits that mold very well. Because
That wasn't my question. That wasn't my question.
I think it's a Pep. I think it's
He's a
both.
Pep one, yeah. He was
I
overlapping
think it's both,
yesterday.
actually.
Livramento is a right back that you can bank on for the next 10 years. Pep's not going to be here 10 years.
But I think he's also good enough to do the things that Pep wants him to do.
Yeah, but he's still not going to be a traditional Pep back. That's not what he wants.
Hey, man.
Is Liverpool-
Pocketed Mo
disagree.
Salah yesterday.
Yeah, absolutely. It's brilliant.
I disagree. I think he can play as the Walker type of role, as the specialist third centre back. I think he can go into the midfield as well. I think he can go wide. I think he can do everything. Really.
We
Ah.
are.
I said that we go for, I told you, the easiest option is go for another centre back.
Oh, God, no.
And I said Akanji, that gay deal, 10, 50 million ad. He's homegrown talent.
Why are you going to
He's not coming, no. Gahey's
Why
going to
you-
Liverpool.
Why are you
No,
going to go for another
He
center
wants,
back?
he wants to leave Palace. He doesn't want to go Liverpool.
Why are you
He-
going to go for
Hamza,
another
Hamza,
center back
Hamza,
when
you know-
you just
Hamza,
spent
you know what's
40
mad?
million on 2
Hamza.
young center backs? That makes no sense.
I just think that the Stones issue, you'll solve the Stones issue for next year. Then if you're not going to get
Have
Livramento,
Guardiola for that.
No.
but homegrown.
Hamza,
He's
Hamza.
Oh.
You know what's mad? Liverpool have a weak defensive, and we are mocking them while we have worse defenders than them. That's the problem.
I disagree with that.
No. We have worse defenders than them. And we are mocking them and saying they don't have a defenders. They this that they are that. Look at our defenders. Look at
I'm
our defenders.
sorry, mate.
Hey, man,
I
we only
think
gave up 2
Josko
goals. They gave
Baggio
up
is.
4.
I think
my
Josko Baggio is the third best centre back.
No.
in the league.
Listen to me. Josko Guardiola is not centre back. He's the left back.
No, he's a centre
he's
back. We
centre
played
back.
him left back, but he's centre back.
Okay, how many games did he play as centre back?
His whole Leipzig career and the whole
No.
career. pretty much
No.
involved in
No.
City.
Under
He's the
Bebe
centre back
Guardiola.
for
I'm
Croatia.
asking you. Under Bebe Guardiola. When you play under Bebe Guardiola, you are something else.
About halfway through last season, pretty much every time.
What?
Yeah, when we discovered Nico Riley playing left back,
No.
Baggio playing centre back.
No. I'm telling you. I'm telling you
We
guys.
signed a left back. We signed Aguero.
listen
He's
to
not
me.
going to
Listen
be
to
anywhere
me.
else.
Listen to me. I'm telling you guys. We have to sign Mark Guay right now. Right
Agreed,
now.
but I don't
You're not
think
going to
that-
get English homegrown players.
Right now. He's a
Right.
quick.
5 million.
No. He's a quick. He's a good defender. He's aggressive. He's good on the ball. He's a homegrown.
You solve the issue of the next season's Stones. And
No.
and they,
The guy.
and they
Nah,
just
get
get
Livramento instead. He's English.
Spartacus.
okay,
Spartacus.
but you could kill.
No,
I will
Hamza.
do this, yeah?
Hamza, Spartacus were saying.
I'll get Livramento. Okay, throw Rodrigo away. Then.
Hamza, forget about
Your
Livramento.
defense-
I have a
Livramento
solution
is not
for
coming.
you.
1 second.
I'm going to let him finish, but I have a solution for you.
Okay, you get Gahey. He's 35 million pounds. They want a centre back. They want a Kanji. It's all about the selling club. You offer them that. You add another 10, 15 million that you used to offer to Sergio Gomez. Yeah, that wasn't worth it. You offer that 10, 15 million, so you're only paying 15 million pounds or 20 million pounds, and you get an English #1 starting centre back. And I'll tell you why. Diaz is looking a bit dodgy. John Stones will not be the same John Stones next year. Ake is injury prone. You're going to be lacking an issue there. Gay is
Stones won't be at the
24.
club next season. His
I
contract
think-
ends at next
Yeah,
June.
that's what I'm saying. So homegrown talent. So when you're going to need another English player,
I have
another
a solution
homegrown
for you.
talent.
Hamza, you have to also consider the Premier League teams and modern football are stunted. It's becoming defensive structure system. We have to become a defensive team if we need to win Premier League. We cannot win this dilly-dally defensive.
I don't think this is gonna happen because
Not under Pep.
you're not the
I
manager.
always say, now listen to me.
That you
Unless
have,
we sign
Yeah,
Jose
you are right,
Mourinho.
Matthew. You are right. You are right.
and he will never change his philosophy. He will never change
I know.
the way.
I know
he
you are
uses
right, but I know you are right. But I always say, in our system,
Wins you time.
in Manchester City football, our defensive system was retaining ball, position, passing. But in this system we are playing in direct football, you have to have good defenders.
So do you know what?
Before you go, I failed to ask Kel that question. Kel, you're the only one I haven't asked with Santi. Has the board, made another mistake 9 months later? The most important position was a right back, and the board has now had 9 months. There's no excuses now to protect it. 9 months, and they've not signed the position we needed most. From January, when Kyle Walker left that football club, we were talking about center midfield and a right back. Hugo Viana has had 9 months. I don't know whether he started, whatever it is. 9 months, and you're telling me you haven't solved the issue that you needed to solve. It's a big red flag.
Yeah, we need it right back. They just must be looking for the perfect player. Because remember when Sergio left, we didn't have a striker for 2 years. They waited for the perfect player. They ended up with Erling Haaland. I would have thrown the money. I would have made Newcastle refuse a really good offer. Throw them 80, 90 million, make them turn you down. And also, for your second homegrown player, buy Adam Wharton. I don't think Pep trusts Nico Gonzalez. I don't think that's going to end up being our long-term solution. So go get Adam Wharton next summer. And there you go. Livramento, Wharton, 2 homegrown players.
To be fair, Hamza,
go on, sir.
Let me just say one thing real quick.
On to that. So you're telling me Nico G is not trusted by Pep?
I don't see it so far. He got benched at the end of last season. I mean, he's getting chances now, but
Hamza, what are we doing here, man? We all know.
Is Pep going to give him that chance? I don't know.
Hamza,
we can all tell it's a panic buy, bro. Like, everyone can see it. When he could have trusted him, he didn't. Now he's forced to play him, bro. The moment Rodri
I disagree.
Do you reckon that Pep trusts him? I don't think Pep trusts him at all.
No.
I'll be
I
honest.
disagree. I disagree that it was a panic buy. I don't think it was a panic buy. I think it was a player that they wanted. However, I don't think that we're using him in his right position. I get it.
Are we going to?
I don't see him as a holding midfielder the way Pep wants him to play as a holding midfielder. When we signed him, we played the Leyton Orient in the FA Cup, and he started and he showed promising in that game. However, the manager came out in that after that game, and he called him the mini Rodri. That's the problem.
After a different game, but
the moment you call him the mini Rodri, fans will start expecting him to play in that position and show at least 0.5% of the Rodgers' ability. But he's not for that position.
No, he doesn't.
See, we are playing players in position, and we ask him to do a certain job that they cannot do.
Spot on.
But Matthew, Pep Guardiola is always.
Marmoush was asking to be a touchline winger and take 2-3 players on, be like Doku. That's impossible.
It's not his game.
He will struggle.
But Mateus, I agree with what you're saying, bro. But we've seen other clubs sign players of the similar ilk. Gakpo being an example of a player that's exactly like Marmoush.
That's not an example.
No, he can play in that central role.
Gravenberch. Maybe Gravenberch's a better one example.
No.
Gravenberch as well.
Listen to me.
You know, there's players that can play in roles and fit in the system, but We don't. The Pep
Do you know
doesn't
the
put them in the
do you know what the difference is? Do you know
right
what the
place for them
difference
to
is?
thrive, bro.
You know what the difference is? Is when they are on the attack, players like Gakpo and Mo Salah, they become like some sort of the second and third striker. They become inside forwards because their full backs are overlapping and
Spot
holding
on.
the to put the crosses in the box. We as a team, our full backs are inside, so they have to stay out wide for the width because
Matthew,
we have seen our
Matthew,
full
Spot
backs
on,
to
Matthew.
stretch both
Matthew,
of them.
Matthew. Our attacking problem starts with Haaland. Do you know the problem? The problem Marmoush has.
Bro,
Do you know the problem Marmoush has?
but Haaland,
Because the
Haaland
I
guy
can't
is
is
not
agree with
no,
that.
listen to
impressive,
me,
bro.
listen to
Are
me.
you saying
You
that
know,
because of Haaland doesn't
listen
impress?
to me, listen to me. Do
Haaland
you
is
know
not
the
gonna.
problem Marmoush has? Because the guy he is playing with is not good. He's at his feet. He cannot link up.
I
Yeah,
disagree.
What
both
do you
of
mean
them
he
have
cannot link up?
questionable
See,
No,
first
listen
touches.
to me.
I
if
would
Listen to me.
agree with that.
Listen to
Haaland
me.
put a decent ball through to Marmoush and he missed the 1v1 with the keeper.
Yeah.
I am telling you. I am telling you.
I said the biggest red flag, and you know me and the biggest Pep backer. I back Pep. He's the greatest manager in the world. But I feel sorry that he's been set up for failure, and I think the arrogance from the board.
No. Hamza, don't say that. Hamza,
I
don't say that.
disagree. You can't
Baby
think
Guardiola sold his soul. He
No,
sold his soul.
I don't think it's. I think
This is
those
I think we're
guys.
just at the point in the season where Pep doesn't know. He's figuring things out. He's trying
Yes.
things
No,
differently.
I'll be
It
honest.
happens every year. Remember, we were
No,
shit before the
tell
treble
you,
run.
I
We were
Kel,
awful
this is where I
every season.
disagree.
This is
This is where I
different,
disagree
Kel.
with you,
It's
Kel.
different now.
Okay.
I think Pep knows his best 11, and I think he has the system figured out. Just the players are not available yet. Because we swapped Nico G for Rodri. We swapped Ruben Diaz for Josko Vadio, and we swapped Cherky for Foden. This is a completely different team. And then we're finally able to put Mateus Nunes on the wing, and then he's able to go forwards and put crosses in the box. Now, this team is completely different, and it's a lot stronger going forward, and it's also a lot more solid defensively because just Rodri being there and just being able to read the game to a level that no other player really can do. And then we also have the bit of pace that is necessary because you cannot have like all slow center backs, but you don't need a Van de Ven either. You have just Covadio is just fast enough to be able to handle the balls
I
in
do
behind.
agree. We are a much
You
different
cannot
team.
say that for a club like Man City, for a team like Man City, who's been heavily invested throughout the past 12 months, that we cannot play football if Rodgers not there or if Josko Vardio's not there.
It's not
You
just
can't say that.
Rodri not being
Sorry,
there.
sorry.
It's all
No,
of
no,
them.
no. There has to be an element
No,
of
Matthew. The problem is not
25-man
Rodri.
squad.
No. The problem is not Rodri is there or it's not there. The problem is we are playing as a 9-man. We have to leave that. All
9.
of you are criticizing. But listen to me. I hear you. All of you are criticizing every person. Gonzalez, defenders.
Yeah,
Why can
they are.
Okay, why can you? Okay. Why can you criticize the man, the front man,
Great,
who
that's a
signed
great. That's
10
a very
years
good
and is
question.
in 500K, and who cannot put the ball on the net?
Let's
Saturday.
not talk about Haaland.
Why
Come on, bro.
9
Like,
men?
Haaland's been putting the ball in the back of the net.
No,
That's
listen
just
to
a
me.
cop-out, bro.
Listen to me. I have a conspiracy theory, and I'm
Oh,
telling
yeah.
you. And I'm telling you. Listen to me.
Okay, I'm tuning out then.
Listen to me. I'm telling you one thing. I think the problem we are having right now in our club started with signing Haaland.
So we won the treble, and that was the
We
No,
won a
problem.
treble and the
no.
league
Listen to
title
me.
the season after.
Listen to me.
That's the
No.
problem.
Before, okay.
The best striker out there.
No. In Pep Guardiola era, in 15 years, he's managing at the top club. He never have a strike. In his system, it's always play with a rotation, wingers rotating,
No.
and false
Bro,
nine.
he had Lewandowski, man.
Okay, why do you think Lewandowski?
Ibrahimovic,
No, you can't count him.
Sergio Aguero,
He played like 5 games and he got binned out.
How many
Sergio
times?
Aguero, Lewandowski.
Okay, how many times he clashed with Sergio Aguero? How many times?
How many
How
times
many
did he do
times he
what?
subbed him off during the game? You
He
cannot
was
remember.
still, mate. He was still the best striker and one of the most played
Listen to
players
me,
in the
listen to me.
team.
Okay.
He
I
was
want to
being
ask you.
subbed
Okay,
off
okay, okay, okay,
because
okay, okay. You are right. Okay, you are right. You are right, right? Let me ask you one question. Okay, okay. What else besides scoring? What else Haaland do? Tell me, what else Haaland do?
That's his
But
main
that's the
job. That's
most
he
what leads the
pins the
team.
important
back line. He
Tell me
pins
what
the
else
back
Haaland do.
line
Okay,
back
okay, okay.
and
Football.
holds two
Okay, okay.
centre backs.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
That's what you need as a
In
striker.
our team,
To score goals.
okay, okay. In our team, scoring only is not good enough.
It is
Scoring
though,
only is not good enough.
Yeah,
but it isn't only scoring
you got to
though.
score goals to win football matches.
Okay, did we have?
It
Okay,
isn't.
Matthew. Okay, Matthew. Let me ask you a question. Before
Yeah.
before we sign Haaland, did we have a goal scoring problem?
In big
Not
games,
really.
yeah, we did.
No, big games. We scored
Yeah.
six against Chelsea.
Bro, before we signed Haaland, we got knocked out by Real Madrid.
Listen to me.
Yeah,
Oh,
at the
The,
Bernabeu.
the season,
the amount of
season-
chances that we've
You
missed
need him, man.
because we didn't
What
have
we
a
do
goal
in
We
order
scored
to-
4 in the first leg.
Can we just
Plus,
move on
defense
from
is
this
shit. We gave up a
conversation?
late 10. Great job.
But
okay,
boys.
did you see his bracing? Did you see his bracing Saturday? How he was bracing?
We know he's got poor touch. We
No,
know
he doesn't press, bro. We all know
Okay,
about Haaland's press.
okay, call him
I
out.
disagree. I think he pressed decently. We created a chance from his pressing. The one that Oscar Bob stole the ball because he forced the pass wide and then he mispassed the ball to Chucky.
Yeah, but
That
he
came from his
presses every
pressing.
now and then. He's like, it's not like he
But-
presses. He has moments in his pressing. It's not like he's
No,
gonna be pressing all the time.
but Mateos, no striker is gonna
Okay,
be
Yeah, but
pressing
okay,
the whole
okay,
game.
okay.
It's not dig at him because he's a striker. I don't want him to be pressing like a
When I
madman.
was
Yeah.
saying the problem started with Haaland, I'm saying you before we got treble. Look at the season before January. We were struggling. Pep Guardiola couldn't find a formula suits with Haaland in the team. He couldn't.
But
He
he did.
tried with he even ventured. If you remember, he even ventured Kyle Walker for Rico Lewis because he wanted an inverted fullback who is good with the ball.
Hmm.
You know the problem we have is okay. Listen to me. Listen to me. The problem we have is rather Pep Guardiola always love like to overload them in the midfield. And playing with Haaland up front, you cannot overload in the midfield. So we have to invert someone at the back. That's our problem. And the other problem is the guy cannot link up with our attackers. He cannot link up with Bob. He cannot link up with Marmoush. How? That's why is our attackers are suffering. When the
Yeah,
Bob
but
get the ball, he look okay. Listen, for example, when Bob get the ball, he looks over Haaland and he says, "Link out with me." He's running. Well, he's running away.
But him running away. No.
Okay. If you think I'm lying, just watch the upcoming game at Brighton.
I don't think you're lying. I just
No, I'm not
the
lying.
thing for me is that there is. I don't think you are. There are a couple things that you're missing on this. That when he runs away, he brings two centre backs with him, which creates space for Bob to go 1v1 with a defender or for midfielder to run into and do the linking up
I have a
for
good.
him.
Okay, I have a good example.
Okay, that's what I believe he needs to do.
Okay,
play long. He's physical. Hold the ball, chest it. Do you know who makes that run? Do you know how many times I score?
Hamza,
Do you know how many
what you
times
are,
I saw
Hamza,
Rangers making that run? And
Hamza, what you are ignoring, is it's not playing long. It's not Pep Guardiola ball. Pep Guardiola's ball is linked up with tight space, and Haaland is not good enough.
But who's good at that? Who's good at playing?
We have to we have to bench him and start Marmoush up front.
I can't believe we're doing this right now.
Okay, can we just move on from this conversation?
Okay, I have a good example. I have a good example
This
for
is
you.
a pointless one.
No,
We
it's
already
not
talked
voting.
about the keeper
You're fighting the
situation. Sorry, I
wrong
missed
fight.
it earlier.
You fight
Okay,
the wrong guy. The
I
guy
have a good example. I have a good example for you. Do you remember the last Juventus game we played in Club World Cup?
Oh,
Do you
God.
remember?
Can we erase that from our memory?
That was
No.
pre-season. What we doing here?
No, not 3
Eddie
season.
was shit in that game.
No, the game we won 5-2.
The Juventus
Yeah,
game?
against the shit Juventus games was using
No,
the B side.
Okay,
We still got shredded on defense for that second goal.
But motion. The biggest mistake you made is that when we signed Haaland was the biggest mistake. We won the treble because of Haaland. How can you make such a statement? Like,
no, listen to me.
Like, we won the greatest trophy of all time, like everything, because Haaland came to our football club. Haaland, listen. Haaland needs special players around him. That's what he needs. He needs a defense that when an attacker is scoring goals but he's seeing the defense is leaking, you start losing
Okay, I
confidence.
agree with you. I agree with you.
Come back to
Okay, I agree with you. We want the treble with him. I agree with you. But that there was a formula for John Stones stepping up the back and inverting in the middle. But there's no else formula in here. That's why Pep Guardiola is struggling. He's struggling to find a formula that we can win a game with 9 men.
He found
struggling.
a
You can
formula.
see.
No, he found the formula of the season
Where's
after the
formula? Where's
treble.
formula?
The
Where's
season after
formula?
the treble,
Okay. Who do you think we sacrificed that game? Who do you think?
we're sacrificing the season after the treble.
Yes.
So,
Well, I think-
Grealish, kind of, yes.
Okay, we sacrificed.
Yeah,
Okay,
playing
we sacrificed
Alvarez is
Grealish.
playing all the minutes.
No. We sacrificed Grealish and we sacrificed Doku.
Sterling for Grealish.
Well, Grealish was injured a lot. We kind of had
No,
to
no, that was
sacrifice him 'cause
Sterling for
he was
Grealish.
available.
Yeah,
I'm
maybe
telling
we
you guys.
sac-
I'm telling you guys. You think?
I don't know. I don't.
You think I'm mad? You think I'm lying? The problem is that I'm telling you, we have to find a formula that suits with.
But can you find a formula with this
talent.
group of players? I want to think, is there a solution without signings with this group of players?
There is,
Who
Hamza.
believes-
Yeah,
Hamza,
there always
there
is. The manager just has to find it.
Hamza, you
Who
play.
believes- Who he
I'll
believes?
tell you the
Okay,
solution.
I'm
I'll
gonna
tell
go
you.
around. Yeah, I'm gonna go around. With this team, we'll finish fourth. Kel,
Jesus
where do you
Christ,
think we'll finish with this team?
Second.
I'm telling
Where do
you.
think
I'm
Matthias
telling you.
will-
Even the
We're
last
better
game.
than Arsenal.
Even
I think
the
it was-
last
I think
last
it was
game we
just-
played
Well,
against
let me
Tottenham.
second or two, no chance.
Hamza.
One second,
Even the last.
watch it. Let me just get the people's prediction first. Where do you think we'll finish in this team, Matthias?
I think we, with the team that we have, we should be finishing first.
First,
However, there must be tough decisions being made, and that will come from the manager. We have to. He has to make tough decision. He has to. I said it before. We've got the best squad in the league, but it's all about the team selections and how he finds the balance in to put it together and a starting 11 that will be balanced. And he hasn't. He's not doing that just yet. Hopefully,
What
he
are the
will.
tough
Well, I
decisions?
think I'll put it first. I think we can win the league.
and
I'm right there with you.
and Spartacus. No, I
I
want
think we
Will.
can too. I'm predicting second.
I think Hamza. Nobody can guarantee anything. Tomorrow, fucking I don't know. Ekitike could tear his fucking ACL and Liverpool are fucked. Like tomorrow, Saka
Nah,
could
they're
just
more
not
fucked if Salah
recover
tears
from his injury, and Arsenal are fucked. Like we cannot predict to be 100%. The same way that we could just tomorrow, I don't know, Haaland gets an ACL and we're fucked. Like we can't predict. All I can say is, I think we have enough in the team to win the league, and I think we will. But I can't guarantee you for sure. If I could, I'd be a millionaire.
I think we have
Liverpool
a
have
team.
a lot of problems.
No. Kelly,
Hey, you want the link, Steve?
I think we have a team that can win the league, but we have to make a tough decision.
The chat wants Steve.
And you know
And
what I
also,
mean.
Hamza,
And you know
there's
what I
another
mean.
thing as well.
And you, Matthew, you are laughing, and you know what I mean. We have to make a tough decision.
Hamza, there is
Hamza, can
another
I just
thing
say
as
one
well,
thing?
Hamza.
Yeah.
That
Just 1 second, Spark, because obviously
on.
going straight after, bro. There's just one thing with the two other teams. I think we can certainly win the league this season, without a doubt, with the squad if everything goes well. That's the main thing, though. There's two other teams that we're challenging right now who recently have a knack of winning games when they don't play well. At the moment, for us in particular, it seems like we have to all be playing well for us to win a game, bro. When you're in that stage, that's when it becomes a top 4 fight, because you always have to play well to win games, and you don't have the knack of winning games and having a poor game all round, and there's that guy that's going to step up and take the game to the other team. We don't have that at the moment because we're susceptible to losing chances all the time, bro. And it just seems as if we're just unlucky at the moment. Every chance we concede leads to a goal. We need to score from 10 chances, bro, and we'll score 2 goals. A team can have 3 chances and they will score a goal, bro. We'll score 2. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But
So are we
Arsenal and Liverpool, I just feel like they're just too defensively solid at the moment
Damn, not
Arsenal.
what we're doing
Liverpool is
here.
not defensively solid. They've given up
Liverpool-
twice as many goals
No,
as we
no, but
have.
Liverpool. I'm saying in terms of they've
defense
got
is
that
not
Van Dijk factor. They've got that Van Dijk factor. If he turns up on his day,
Well, he needs
You're
to
not
play. He
scoring.
needs to cover for Frimpong and Kirkes because Kirkes shaking his bum twice has given up a couple of goals just by himself. Van Dijk.
Okay,
ain't
can I
covering
ask
those,
you
is
now?
he?
Can I ask you now? If Liverpool have a poor game, do you still feel like they'll somehow win the game?
They'll win the game. I trust
Can I
them.
can I
No,
just ask you?
I don't
Can I
think
just
so.
ask you what's
We'll
the
see how long
issue
that
with
luck
those?
lasts because it doesn't always last.
Can I just ask one
It's
question?
just because they got killer wingers. They got
What's
killer
what
attack.
what
Guys,
what
can't
seems
allow Mateus to
We
speak.
do
Go on,
too.
Mateus.
They're just
what seems to be the problem in this team that we need four chances to score a goal, whilst the opposition only need one or two to put in the back of the net. If you guys remember the games against Wolves, yeah, even when it was at 0-0, we had a couple of chances. The Haaland header just gone wide, but when Wolves went to the other end, they banged. Even was offside,
Yeah.
or they banged.
Now, Mateus, I'm gonna counter this,
Do you know what I mean?
especially with the Wolves
I
game.
feel like this team, yeah. I feel like this. We need to be a bit more clinical. If you go back to when we played Arsenal, we were 1-0 down at half time. We came back from the dressing room and we equalized the game, and we were dominate that game until the 55, 60 minutes. We were on Arsenal. They couldn't get out their own half. But there was a lack of concentration from Phil Foden, and they scored, and the head just dropped. But
that's a big problem.
even
too.
that 15 minutes, we were good. We had a couple of chances, and we couldn't score. They went to the other end, and one chance, bang, is in the back of the net. It's happening all the time. And
We don't punish teams. That's why, bro.
I think that game specifically we were shit for the whole game. I'm gonna be
We're not
honest.
strong. We don't win our duels. We're not
Goals.
physical. We're not tough to beat. We're
No,
very
the problem is mentality. The problem is mentality. No,
Do you
the
know?
problem
Do
is
you know?
mentality.
See.
It's
Imagine
mentality.
this scenario. I'm gonna put a scenario for you, yeah. See, when we have the ball, yeah. Imagine we have the ball. Let's say, for example, against Crystal Palace. Let's say if we play teams like Palace, or even United, or even Arsenal, teams who are very organized at the back, very well structured. Let's say we have the ball. We're going to be knocking about the ball for 10 minutes. We will create a few chances. You might score, we might not score, but 9 times out of 10, that team will be strong, very strong defensively, because they'll be able to any long crosses they will deal with it. Any runs in behind they will do, because they're so physically and well drilled team. But do you trust our team? Yeah, to stay 10 minutes without the ball, just with one task, defending, absorbing
Right now,
pressure.
no.
Yes, I do.
To do that against, let's say, for example, against Arsenal, 10 minutes against Arsenal. Let's say we got the ball for 10 minutes against Arsenal. They'll be sucking pressure. They'll just be dealing with us because they're very strong defensively. If Arsenal has the same 10 minutes with the ball in our own half and we have to defend, can you see that team defend for 10 minutes without conceding?
Yeah.
Our
Yes.
team.
Yes.
At the
Why?
moment, I don't.
Do you?
I don't
I
think
do.
I do right now.
There's no way.
I think it's clear.
There's no
Stones
way.
actually
I
don't have anything left. to
I
say.
know he is very decent 1v1 defender. I think when we got Josko Vardio back, he's top 3 centre backs in the league. I think if we have Vardio in the pitch, he
Who's your
shuts the
back
midfield
four?
down with Ryan.
Who's your back four?
Who's your back four to do that?
Go on.
No injuries, right?
Yeah, no, who's
Yeah,
your
go on,
everyone is
injury.
fit.
Yeah,
Who's your
what's
back-
our
So,
best back four?
Trafford-
No injuries.
Trafford, Nunes, Stones, Aka, Josko Vardio, and I know he.
Okay, so that back
Five
four.
at the back. Five at the back.
No.
No,
he didn't
I
say
missed Akanji. I was thinking about
No.
I
So
was
who
thinking
plays
about
right
just
back? 1 second. Who plays right back?
Nunes,
Nunes. And then Trafford in goal. And then
Stones
centre
and
back.
Vardy.
Josko Vardio, and Stones.
And then who plays left back?
Oh my
I know
God.
Do you
I
trust
know
I
he.
that
don't think
team
we can
to
rely
stay-
on Stones
to
anymore.
stay 10
Listen to me,
minutes
listen
just
to me, listen to me.
defending? You honestly
Listen
With
to
a
me.
double pivot.
try, bro.
Listen to me. The fans are
Mateus,
fickle.
with a double pivot of
Last season they were saying,
wait. He asked
No,
me a
no, no.
question.
Forget
no,
the
no, no, no.
midfield.
With a
Last
double
season,
pivot
Forget
and
the midfield. Forget the midfield. Just the back line.
no, because because the midfield is just as important at defending as the backline, innit? If you have a double pivot of Rodri and Reines ahead of them, that protects the backline a lot and they're a lot more comfortable at defending.
No
I think a
chance.
major issue of our backline is not having protection for the midfield. Not enough.
That back line.
I think the best defender at the club is Husanov. I don't trust any.
I'll play Kusanov.
anyone
Playing
else.
though, that's the
Jesus, mate.
problem. He's not good.
I think Husanov. I think if we don't play Husanov at
He's the
Brighton
pace,
game,
the
I think
physicality.
I think we will not win. And there is also a problem, mentality. You see the second goal is scored Spurs. When they scored that goal, you see all the face of our players. It's like they all collapsed like a house of cards.
I agree 100% with that.
I agree.
That was my
I
biggest
agree with
gripe on
that as well.
Saturday.
But
I also think that having
and there's also a problem. If you notice, there's also a problem in the second half.
Why our heads
We always
drop
play. We
when
always play
concede a
first half.
goal?
We always play first half a good football. At the second half, we collapse. I don't know what it is.
But
But you're
why?
always going to concede goals.
why-
It's football.
But
Like you
why?
shouldn't just
Why
give up
our
after.
heads? Why does our heads drop when we concede the goals? Even happened this season because we were told that the players are tired. They needed a bit of time off. We went to the United States and we're playing in the Club World Cup. Play 4 games. We got knocked out early. Then the players went on a holiday. There were pictures going around. Or they're on the beach, sunshine, playing football, yada yada yada, just enjoying, going to watch the basketball, the fights and whatnot, having a great time, having the time of their life. Yeah. The Pep Guardiola said, "Oh, the mood is good. Colo Torres is in the dressing room now, doing the matters. Everyone is happy. We're confident the mood is good. Why is there, that when we consider the game against Spurs, the heads dropped and they look like the same faces as last
Can I
I'm
ask you? Can I ask
wondering
you a
the
question?
same thing.
Can I ask you a question?
A team
Can I ask you a question? Who's our defensive?
is a reflection of the manager. Yeah.
Okay, who's
our
our defensive
has always
coach?
been a reflection of the manager. If the body language of the players will tell me the body language of the manager.
Okay, can I ask you a question? Who's our defensive coach?
Pep Linders is our president.
Linders, isn't it? And Colo Torres.
No. Beb Linder is not defensive coach.
Polo Torres.
The guy is mad attacking guy. Who's our defensive coach? Colo Torres?
Polo.
I don't think he's doing a good job right now.
Mate, the guy didn't even have
I
2
said
months.
you have to drop.
Like, what are we doing here? Give him at least 6
I
months.
was watching. Listen to me.
Come on,
I was watching Arsenal against Leeds. When Arsenal lose the ball in attacking area, they don't press. I think they don't press and they don't go with the ball. They all track back to their position. We don't track back in our position. We stick in our position like a ball will come to us.
Yeah,
that's our problem.
That's why you get overrun.
Yeah,
I think when
we're trying to press so hard.
That's why I always say in 7 years, Pep Guardiola at the club, I always say if we have a good defensive coach, we would have 2 or 3 Champions League cup.
Bring back Maresca.
We need a defensive coach.
He was the man. He was the defensive guy when we won the Champions League.
Listen to me, Hamza. Attacking football is good. I know attacking football wins the game. Attacking football wins the league. I know, but you have to have a defensive because the team is nowadays in Premier League teams become systematic teams.
Morishit, I said you need leaders. I've seen so many. Kel, did you watch the thing? Did you watch the game when Ruben Diaz was letting the ball bounce so many times? And Trafford is not Trafford because I'm on Trafford. He's not sure. Should I come? Is he good? He's letting the ball bounce. Like I'm thinking, where's the leadership? You know, Van Dijk. You see them very solid. Get the ball clear, but he's losing the confidence in the last 2 years.
And also,
decline.
And
No,
also, and
because I'm
also,
saying
fans. No. Also, fans who criticizing James Trafford. You know who's coming? You know who's coming? One of the bosses, the guy, goalkeeper is in the wall. This guy, Donnarumma, if we sign him, be ready for collapse. Be ready. I'm telling you, this guy.
Listen, this is what I said. Listen, I said it will be such a calamity. I told Martin and Spartacus and everyone, I said, if you put Trafford in goal without backline, you're just looking for trouble. That
We need to
backline.
bring Husanov into this team.
Yeah, Kuso has to come
We
in.
need pace.
Kusanov, either he plays
Jones and
right
Diaz
back.
are too slow now, especially on a high line. It's just, especially
I
when
don't
we're
know.
not winning any balls.
I don't know the guys. I don't know the guys who
who
are saying we can win the league. We have a ton of problems.
Oh, Spartacus, we're not winning the league.
Why is our midfield? This is not a okay. Why is our midfield not winning any of these 50-50
Yeah, but
balls on
our
Saturday?
problems
That's
can
not
be
the Stones
solved.
and Diaz issue.
No.
It's our
The
midfield being
problem is
lazy.
the first problem we have. We don't even know our lineup.
No one knows the first
don't
game.
know. We don't know our defensive lineup. We don't know our midfield lineup. We don't.
Except for Nunes.
It's so like,
Also,
For example,
I think Rico Lewis can't play against these physical teams.
even if Husanov will play a Brighton game and have a shit game, all the fans will say, "Bring it back, Diaz."
Can I just address one point from Cal right now? Because you said that we don't win second balls, right?
Well, we didn't. We had it. We struggled with it on Saturday.
I agree,
I
but
meant
there
just
is a
on
reason
Saturday.
behind it as well. Like, we struggled with second balls on Saturday because, especially in the second half when we've just been dominated by us, we
No,
tried
listen
to
to me,
push
listen
the
to me.
player, the midfielders. Give me a second. Let me just say this before you interrupt it. Like, I'll just say this and very quickly. We brought the players, especially Reinders and Cherky, back to help out the build-up structure. But we were being forced, because Spurs was pressing very high and pressing very well as well. We were being forced to be playing long. But there was a very big gap between the forward line and the midfield line. So every time that one of the forward line challenged for the ball and then the ball got to a 50-50 duel, it wasn't really a 50-50 duel because the Spurs player was already much better set to be challenging for the ball because he was closer to the position where the ball was going to be dropping. So they had a big advantage at that. Now, how do we fix this? We have to push the midfielder forward to be able to occupy that space. But to do that, we cannot have a keeper who's bad with his feet. Because if we have a keeper who's bad with his feet, we cannot be outnumbering them in the back line. And this creates a situation where you have to drop back a midfielder, and then you have to drop back a midfielder a striker into the midfield, and this creates a cascade effect.
So is this just a problem with no Ederson?
Yeah.
So we don't think Trafford can do that job.
I think
After some time he can, yes, but not
I
right now.
realized one thing people told me about Trafford.
Not gonna.
People said that he can pass the ball better than Donnarumma from the back.
No. You all blame Trafford. The problem is not Trafford.
No, I don't blame him, but I just
I wasn't
No.
blaming him. I'm just saying,
problem is
can we do
problem,
a
there's
system
no
with him,
defense-
or do we have to have a system? Or does this system only work with Ederson?
I
Who
think
right now I don't know what the hell is going on with him. I don't know who to believe. If he stays, I don't know what Ederson we're even going to get. Is he just going to be? Is his head going to be gone and he's going to be out Ederson, who was being terrible?
How
Like,
come it
I
didn't
don't know
work?
what's going on.
Well, Edison was our goalkeeper last season. Why didn't it work then?
it didn't work.
Well, our midfield was trash. We have better midfielders now.
All right, back.
Younger, quicker legs, and
Last year, the problem.
Who was in goal? Who was in goal against
Matthew.
Ederson, he's terrible.
The problem we have is not about the players last year. The problem we have, the Pep Guardiola is collapsed last year. He's collapsed. I don't know what happened to him. He's collapsed.
What do you mean?
Yani, you couldn't find any formation that can win one game. You know, there was a time we won one game, one up to 13 games. We won one game. There was a time like that. So
Yeah, but to be fair,
Well,
you
I
had
know
so
it's
many
very
injuries at
difficult
that
to say
point,
to
though.
this.
No, we
You had hardly any
had a lot of
centre-backs.
injuries that time.
no.
There was no centre-backs fit.
The problem is Guardiola was weak last year. He was weak. He was
We didn't have the
angry.
players last season.
He
They were
was
not.
mismanaging a lineup. He was managing everything.
Okay, so why from January onwards did he pick up the most points in the league when his defenders
No,
were back?
no, this guy, this
Brought new
bullshit, this
bodies
bullshit
in.
statistics we are.
Also,
uh,
Mark
It's not a
Bruce
every
put
bullshit
time
goals
we,
away.
It's a
we are
fact. What are you
informed.
talking
We
about?
are informed.
It's a
We are
We
informed.
had a lot of injuries. Come on, man.
Listen to me.
As
Listen
soon as
to me,
those
guys.
defenders came back, why was that issue not there? Can you answer that question? Because you just
This
said Pep
Kobe,
Guardiola lost it last season.
this Kobe we have right now. That we were good beginning start to up to May, beginning February up to
In the
May. We were
league,
good.
factually, from
This
January
Kobe
to
we have.
May, we picked up the most points. It's not copium, it's a fact.
Can
Okay,
we
You can't
just
argue with that.
realize that
listen
we?
to me. Listen to me.
No. 1 second. Can
Listen
we
to me.
just
We were winning
realize that
against
we
weak
went?
teams. We were winning. We were
No,
winning
there
against
was
weak teams.
Chelsea. There was Forest. There
No,
was
Chelsea
there
was
was.
weak. Chelsea was
Newcastle.
weak. Listen to me.
What do
Chelsea
you mean?
was weak.
They were third in the
Bournemouth, that was a
table at
good
that
game.
No, they
point. There
barely
was
scrapped.
Newcastle as
No,
well.
they barely scrapped. They barely scrapped top four. They barely scrapped. They were weak.
What we're doing here, mate? We've
We
won
played the
against
top
teams that
teams
weren't in the
mostly when we
top
had a ton of
4.
injuries. That
Okay,
was
listen to
not
me.
What?
Listen to me.
What are we
situation.
doing
City.
here?
Okay, City or Chelsea. Who was better last year?
City. We
City,
finished
because
above
we
them.
finished ahead of them.
No. As a
Chelsea
performance.
Chelsea, they won
against
a
the low
trophy.
block. They were god awful. They
No,
Chelsea,
drew
they won a
Ipswich.
trophy.
Like
No,
Chelsea had
this
some terrible
conference.
results
This
last
conference
season. Let's
team.
not do this.
Listen to me.
No,
We
Chelsea
were
had a
weak.
better season than us. They won a trophy.
No, listen to me. Listen to me. I
No.
don't count the conference league.
The
This week
Conference League.
cup.
No,
This week
no.
our academy can win
It's a
this week.
trophy. It's a
No.
trophy.
Our
We
academy
didn't
can
win
win that cup.
anything. We lost in the cup final.
You know one thing I
The
have to say.
standards have changed.
To be fair, I am with Mateos there. I heard who had the better Premier League season. I thought we're just limiting at Premier League. But if we're saying the whole
Listen to
season,
me.
then
Listen
they
to
won
me.
a trophy, so they had a better
Chelsea
season.
was weak
But Premier
last
League,
year.
we were better.
Yes,
Okay,
I'm
fine.
talking about the Premier League.
were better.
I'm talking about the Premier League. Chelsea was weak, and we were slightly better than them.
So
Did you
were
realize
we.
Cole Palmer hasn't scored an open play goal in the Premier League since
But
January?
that's why winning against them it's not something we have to cheer for. I say we win against Chelsea. They were weak.
No, we didn't have a better Premier League season than them. We both won nothing.
Let
We
me
didn't.
ask you
We
another
both
thing.
didn't win the title.
I think our running the
Finishing third and fourth is the same thing.
the one result
We
that
didn't win the
shocking me
title.
was I didn't expect it. It was against the Newcastle. That's the only result that I was saying, whoa, we won. Other than that,
We turned around.
it was normal.
We turned things around.
To me, I'll tell you one thing.
Did you think that we turned things around after Newcastle?
No, I don't think.
I was undefeated for like 10 games.
No. We lost against Real Madrid. We lost against Liverpool, I think. This guy. No. I just remember. We drew against one of the worst teams in the Premier League history. And you are telling me that we were good.
Against who?
Man United.
Against Southampton.
Oh, I can't talk about that. Okay.
Don't tell me
if we're gonna talk
Well,
about that.
is a shameful guy, man. Listen, I said it yesterday. I said the guys, why do you protect him so much? I told people I'm watching this guy this season. Well, we drew against Southampton, and he came out cussing Southampton. I swear.
Oh yeah, that was poor.
This is what he is, man. Guys, really, I'm starting to tell you.
Change the lineup for no reason. I'm joining you,
Yes, Hamza.
That's never. Great players will never. He cussed Southampton first for celebrating. No.
we nearly lost it at the end. Remember,
Hamza.
they had a chance at the end, and we nearly lost it.
Hamza, that's what I'm saying. They're thinking. Hamza, that's what I'm saying. They are thinking that you cannot protect. We cannot protect that. That was horrendous.
No, what I can't protect is him getting a new deal all of a sudden. I can't protect that. And even at big clubs, Diaz getting a deal for 4 years.
Yes, I agree with you. 100%.
Especially at this age, I would say if they were going to give him a deal, give him a 2-year, see how he is over the next 2 years, then you can give him an extension. But putting him down for the next 4 years, his value is not going up anywhere, bro. So you're
I don't think he will go back his best.
Wait until next summer. Not now. Wait until next summer.
Mateus, do you know what we're gonna say?
He can stay fit all season, and he can come back to form. Yeah.
Let
then
me
you hand
let
him
me read.
What are we
let
gonna
me
do
read
with
what he-
Juma and Victor Hayes and then come
Hamza,
back?
Hamza, wait.
Let
Diaz,
me read what he said against Southampton, guys. This is our captain. He said, "Frustrating. What a shameful thing. Frustrating to play a team like them. They don't even try to play. They just sit down and don't even want to win the game. Wow, literally passing
and
Southampton.
that guy, we rewind him a contract.
This is
And we
it.
gave him a
Our
contract.
man,
That guy, listen to me. The reality check, Hamza.
Yeah.
Reality check. If Ruben Diaz is finished, he was never a good reader of the game. He was not good on the ball. He was never that type of defender. He was not like that. He
No, let's not go too far
always
down.
rely on base, and he has no base anymore. And I don't think he will survive. I think last year. I think next year we will sell him.
Who?
No.
Yes.
We don't. No,
Yeah.
Yes.
No one's buying him.
no one's gonna buy.
No one's buying him.
No one's gonna
We
buy
gave
him.
Saudi Arabistan loves.
Unless he has a really
Portuguese.
good season, like.
Why did people
we
get
know how
angry
good
when he
Ruben
signed a
Diaz can
contract?
be. He needs to get back
The
to
guy,
that form.
the guy is good talker. The guy is good talker. He makes a mistake and then tells you, I made a mistake. Do that. This guy.
No,
Look,
he's
he
not.
signed
People
the
don't
contract.
realize
There's
he's
no
guy.
expectations for
making
Diaz.
too
We
many
know how good
mistakes.
he can be. He's been player of the season in this league. He led us to a treble. I think the reason we won that treble is him and Stone stayed healthy.
I
They
know.
were
This
both
treble,
really
listen to me,
dominant in
Carl.
that season. We
Carl,
know
Carl,
Ruben Diaz needs
Carl,
to get back to that form.
Carl, lower down this treble. This treble was 3 years ago. 3 years
I'm
ago
just
is a
saying, that's the
long
last
time.
time I think Diaz had a good season.
Why do you always go back to treble when we are calling out someone?
Because that's the last time I think Diaz was like an elite center back.
3 years? No,
He's
not
declined
anymore.
since then, yeah.
Not
His
anymore.
form has not been good.
No,
So how many
not
years has he been bad? How many years has Diaz been bad, guys?
2
I
years.
think the last 2 seasons have been under low for a player like Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz has been in the conversation as being one of the best center backs in the world. I don't think
But
he's
not
had that form the
anymore.
past 2
But
seasons.
no, I agree with you, but not anymore.
Well, he
He
should be.
passed
He's
his
28.
best.
He's in his prime. He should be at his best right now. But
No, the leg is not
hasn't been.
about
What's
the
going
leg.
on?
Listen to me. Tonis has no legs. Do you know what he has? He
He's got
has
Bayajama.
he has ability. No. He has ability to play the ball. This Ruben Diaz cannot play the ball. You know what Tottenham?
We don't
You know
need
what
to,
Tottenham did?
though.
No. The last game we played against Tottenham. You know what Tottenham did? They said when Ruben Diaz get the ball, press him too much.
Yeah, that's what
Because
they
they knew he is not good on the ball.
You know when I knew.
and Stones need to do that job for
Kill. I said it in my first thing, guys. If I'm wrong, go and check it. You know the first goal. Please, I'm begging you, check where he jumps. Just go and check here and analyze it. Diaz.
Yeah.
You know
He
those are
was
players.
trying to play the offside and he,
Yeah, no. Forget John Stone. He basically I think it was people say that it was Papasa. It wasn't Papasa. It was what's the name? It was that guy. The other guy called Mohamed Kudus. Mohamed Kudus came, they crossed the ball. Mohamed Kudus headed it, but Diaz was 3 steps away and he still jumped. Like, I'm thinking, why you jump? Because he jumped, Stones thinks that he's close to him, but
Hamza, the guy cannot jump. The guy cannot hit the ball. The guy cannot hit the ball. The guy cannot jump. When was the last time Ruben Diaz scored a header? When was the last time? Tell me.
we don't need him to score.
If you play
Diaz, Haaland
you
his
have to
headers.
play
That's who needs to work on his headers.
I'm looking at him.
Haaland,
I'm looking at him, and I don't know what he's good at.
Yeah, he was. But if Diaz plays, you have to
listen to me. The problem, the also problem. The red flag. You know the red flag. You know the red flag.
Yeah.
Even if Kudus cooks him, I will say yes. I will hand my eye and say Kudus is a good player. Richarlison, one of the worst strikers in the Premier League, cooks. Oh my goodness.
Striker of Marcus.
You know what's the worst thing? He's good at motivating. He's good when we go.
He's a politician. He's a politician.
Kel, I want you to watch this. Whenever we concede goal, just watch Diaz. He runs out into the net. He grabs the ball. And I'll never forget, Who scored from halfway? Which team scored halfway? Is it Tranmere Rovers last season, the FA Cup? That chipped us from halfway. I was shocked.
Hamza.
Late and all.
Kelsey,
They
you were
chipped
saying
us
he's
from
28.
halfway.
Kelsey, you were saying he's 28. Look at the last night, the game
And this is
Liverpool
28
against
years old.
Liverpool against Newcastle. Look at the Van Dijk. He's 35 years old, but he can read the game. He can hit the ball. He can manage the back
do
line.
that too.
He
He needs to get back to that form.
No, he's
I
not
think he can do
anymore.
that, just the same
He's-
thing. He's
he
just
was never that.
done it before.
No,
I
he
think
was
he
never
can,
that
he can.
player.
I think he
No,
can.
he cannot. He cannot.
Well, maybe he's
No.
not as good as Van Dijk. That doesn't mean he's shit.
Guys,
but he,
Yeah,
I've
he's
seen
not
him be a great player.
take
I just want
reality
him to
check.
get back to
Take
that
a
form.
reality check. He will never be good as he was. He will never be.
Well, that's what we need, and that's what I'm.
And I
hope
don't
that's
know.
what we get with this
And
new
I don't
contract
know. Sometimes I
extension.
question the crowd,
That'll
and I don't
depend
know
on
why
how
they
well we
give
do this year.
why they gave him the contract, and I don't know that. Why?
Do you think that Ruben
He's gonna be our
Diaz
captain
would,
next year.
do you think that Ruben Diaz would benefit if we play 3 at the back?
The guy is model
Who's
for
the
the club.
three?
He's model. It's model. It's not about football. I think it's about modeling. You know, with
Who
my
would
channel.
your 3 at the back be, Mateus?
Listen,
What?
to me,
If it's Vardiel, Diaz, Husanov, what do you think of that? Is that a
No.
good 3 at the back?
Husanov.
Ruben Diaz
I
has
think
signed a
the-
deal
the-
with
the-
Gucci.
the-
He's
the
Gucci's
two
new
best
model.
center back we have is Husanov and Guvardiol. One is
Yeah.
aggressive
you have to
and
take
one is
Kusanov.
good on the
We
ball.
need to see that. We need to see that. I agree with you. I want to see that in some games.
I want Kusanov right back. Even the
Bro, I
right
don't think Pep trusts
you know,
Kusanov and
right
Gavardia
back.
together.
Rico Lewis should not have started
I've
right
never
back.
seen it.
I don't know. I don't know what Pep Guardiola trusts right now. I think he don't even trust.
Right back, we were cooked on that side of Oscar Bob because they had two little Oscar Bob and Rico Lewis are both like 5'4" or 4'5", 4'9".
Hamza,
Just
you are right about right back. The other question I have for the club is why are we forcing Rico Lewis? Why are we forcing Rico Lewis? Why are we forcing?
Because
I was seeing a week ago. We will
reason
give him
why-
5-year contract.
the reason-
5-year contract for what?
No, the reason why we're playing Rico Lewis in that is because there is no one else. There is no one else where he
And
can
yes,
play.
maybe. I
Because
will give him one.
I've
have to be a starter
been
on this
very
team.
adamant that we need to set. We should have sold Rico Lewis this summer. It's not the fact that
We have to take that 20
because
million
I
pounds,
don't think
not
he's
enforce the over us.
I don't think he's good enough to play for this team. The only reason is because we don't know what position he plays. He's not good enough to play right back, and he's not
City
good.
fans,
He's not physical enough to play in the midfield.
We say he's a luxury player. He's not a luxury player. The guy cannot defend. The guy is weak. He's small. And
Yeah,
He's not in our strongest 11,
look
though.
what happened.
Okay.
Look what
Why
happened in
don't we-
Florian Wirtz. Look what happened. Look what happened in Florian Wirtz. And he's a much better player than Rico Lewis. Look what happened to him.
No.
In a
Why
Premier
do you
League,
not sell?
if you are small and weak, you will never survive.
Yeah, but why do you not sell him?
I don't know.
Because we
Yeah,
need
homegrown.
academy and homegrown
No.
players for the
He's
quotas.
not grown yet. He's 20.
He will be
he's
though,
19
but he's
or whatever.
academy trained. That's a quota
No,
we need for
I
Champions
get
League.
it. But he doesn't fit into the right. But the fan base doesn't trust him as a right back, but the manager does, and the fan base also doesn't trust him as a midfield. So every time he plays, and if the team loses a game, we're looking. He's going to be one of the players that is going to get much of the blame. So if he's not a right back, he's also not good enough to play midfield. Why don't we sell him?
I don't know.
Clearly, from what came out,
I
he
said, I think
he
he's
doesn't
here as
want
a
to leave.
quota.
He doesn't
He
want to.
he don't want to
He
leave.
said he's a
in
quota
case.
player.
You don't want to leave. Force
He don't want to leave.
Why would you
Force
want
him
to
to
leave him when you already agree a new contract with him?
Who?
Because don't think this contract was agreed a day or 2 days ago. It's been agreed for quite a while before even the summer end.
Yeah.
Or the summer started.
Let me
Yeah,
ask you
about
guys,
a month
when
ago,
does
a couple weeks ago.
when does the transfer window close? And
Monday.
do you think Man City?
Sunday.
Before we end
Monday.
it, do you think
Monday.
Man
Monday
City?
is a holiday here.
1 second. So when's the transfer window closing?
Monday the
the
1st.
Okay. I want people in the chat and you guys. Who do you think will sign, and whether are we gonna sign players and who? Who do you think? Let's go around.
I
Matthias.
think we're done with our business.
I think we will sign Donnarumma
I think
if we
so.
agree with Galatasaray for Ederson. And that's a
I don't
problem.
think- I think
sound
we
like
don't.
Fabrizio
I think
there. You
that's
sound like
collapse.
Fabrizio.
I think
This Fabrizio guy is a fraud.
there's
It's-
two things that
He's
can happen.
repeating
Wait there.
one month. He's
wait there.
repeating 1 month. Galatasaray agreed with Manchester City. Galatasaray agreed with Manchester City. This guy is fraud. Fabrizio.
they?
Come on.
Wait there.
Fabrizio.
There's two things that will happen. Yeah, it's either we're gonna get Donnarumma, Ederson will go, or we gonna get Donnarumma, Ederson will leave. We're also gonna sell Savio without a replacement.
Listen
And
to me.
not get a
The problem-
replacement. You think Savio's gonna go and not get a replacement?
No, I don't
No,
think we'll sell
I think we're keeping Savio. I don't think we're gonna sell him without because who are we gonna replace
And
him with?
if they do that, if they
We're not
sell
getting Rodrigo
Savio,
in 6 days.
yeah, if they sell Savio 1 or 2 days before deadline day, and they struggle to get a replacement,
That's
and
wrong.
it's not just a random replacement, a quality player, then there will be a meltdown in the fan base.
Absolutely, absolutely. You can't sell Savio and not
Even
sell
we need
if
him.
Savio stays,
Yeah, but
we have
Hamza,
we have a
at
major-
the same
we have a major
time, we
problem.
can't keep Savio, and then every time he missed the goal, we bring up, oh, Rodrigo would have buried that, right? Like, we can't be doing this
I don't
either.
know,
We will bring up.
We
Fuck us,
have
but
to
we
get
have to
behind
keep
him.
Hey,
We have to-
Savio can actually find Haaland on assists, something that
I
Doku
like
can't
Savio.
do.
I like Savio better than Doku. I
It's
think
better than.
All
Listen,
you
I
Doku
don't know who's
glazers in
better.
the chat.
Yeah, I
I
think
don't like Doku. He's a
I
scrub.
think Savio is a good player, but you're right. Am I wrong? Are we being harsh? Yes, it was happened. I think that unfortunately, if you played in that generation of the treble and we managed to win it, not everyone overlooked that. But unfortunately, because of the 1 in 13 games, they Crystal Palace lost, Al Hilal lost. Listen, they're gonna look for who was the one who came into this football club. And that's the problem. I don't know who's better.
Can I
between
ask you this
Doku.
thing then? Can I ask you one thing then?
Hmm.
Would your opinion on Savio be different if he scored, instead of 1, scored 11, but instead of getting 11 assists, he got 1?
I think yeah, goals matter.
No.
Hamza,
In
would
in
your
this- in
opinion
this
be
system-
different,
in
even
this
though the
system
end
we blame-
result is the same?
Yeah,
Getting
in this
11
system we blame, we need
GA,
goals.
getting 12
Because-
GA.
because Czech has already scored 1 already, so he's already matched his thing.
Okay, but did he get
13
11 assists? Like, this is the thing, Hamza. It's not only about score. Let's get this Liverpool game, for example, that just happened. What do you think is the most important one? What do you think that created the chance for them to win the game? Was it the shot?
Probably.
Was it the pass? Or was it supposed like just doing the little shimmy to allow the ball to go through and create the space for everything to happen?
I think Sabazley.
I think it was
So
defending.
it's not only about the end product of scoring goals every time. If you're creating chances, you're getting, for example, against, I think it was West Ham, where he makes a defender on the halfway line and does a cross from deep, pinpoint accurate to Haaland's head, and he scores. That's not a goal, but that's just as important as scoring. So we can't just be going like, yeah, no, he's only scored 1 goal, therefore he's shit. No, he did a lot of things good as well.
I agree.
Yeah,
Getting
I like
11
I
assists
agree
is
with
not
you.
easy, mate. Getting
Right.
11 assists is not easy.
So why is
Right.
this
I like
scapegoat?
Savio.
Why do you think we're scapegoating? Is it because of 1 goal in 3 goals in 48 games? That's
I don't
why.
think it's the
Why
goals.
do you want Doku to
It's
stay? He's not been good enough.
I agree.
I agree. I
would
don't think
sell
he's been
Doku
good
over
enough.
Savio.
Why do you like Doku so much, Juan? Why do you want him to
No.
stay?
We got glazers in the chat. Let's see what they say.
I think Savio is good enough.
That's Savio, but
Pep
Doku,
Guardiola,
Doku.
but Pep Guardiola is using him badly.
I
And the
agree.
system, the system we are playing is not suited for Savio.
I
Savio
think we're playing
is
him
like
out of
is
position.
a left winger touchline left winger.
Yeah, he's not a right
It's not
winger.
inverted. This that inverted. This that. It's not.
He's
It's
not-
not.
Now,
suited.
what's
Yeah,
the
just play
funny
him on the
thing?
left.
Can I just comment one thing as well? What's the funny thing? We used Mamouche as a touchline winger against us.
There you
Oh,
go.
Isn't that
Why?
ironic?
Why do you, that means it's a systematic problem then.
See, that's the problem. That was the problem I was saying at the end of the stream. Yeah, we're asking these players to do a job that doesn't suit them. Yeah, Mamouche is not going to take on 2 or 3 players and put a cross in. He's not that type of player. He's the guy that's really comfortable playing without the ball. As soon as his team wins the ball, he's making the run. Just put the ball through. Just the same as Haaland. Yeah. Savio is a left winger. His best game for us has been as a left winger, putting decent crosses in. Go right, go left, go on the byline, cut inside, put a cross in for Haaland. Yeah, that's his best position. He scored a goal from the left wing. Doku, we bought Doku from Range, and he was predominantly playing as a right winger. All of a sudden, he comes to Manchester City and he cannot play right winger. He can only play on the left.
No. You cannot defend the Doku. You cannot defend the Doku.
No. See, that's madness.
I'll defend any City player, mate. They're wearing a blue shirt.
No, I know
We can't
that.
defend
I know that.
Savio,
But he's not good enough.
Our
Doku
best left
is not
winger,
good enough
but we
playing for
want
Manchester
him to
City.
play as a right
It's not good
winger.
enough, my friend. You have to
Wasn't
tell
this the
yourself.
same Burton
side.
shoot on their
The
strong
reality
foot?
is,
The problem is
the
neither one's a
reality
good
is,
shooter.
the reality is, Savio is good enough playing for Manchester City. Doku isn't.
No, Doku is not. Doku is not good
Doku
enough.
is
to
not.
play.
This
No,
guy.
sorry, he's not. He's
And we
not good
paid
enough.
3 times as much for Doku as
I
we did
think-
I was
Savio.
watching against
I don't
Spurs.
think anyone's gonna buy him off of us.
Listen, I think Doku has the ability to play for the club, but he doesn't have the brains.
No. The guy is not, the guy
Not fit.
has no ability.
No.
The
In
ability-
terms of
No,
he
the
has,
guy has no.
The Doku Glazers
he
left.
has the ability, but he doesn't have enough brain cells.
No.
Unfortunately,
I think
But
he's the
that's
one of the.
something I don't
I
think you
think
can learn
Doku.
either.
I think Doku is the one of the worst wingers we signed under Pep Guardiola. He's the
And we
worst.
paid so much money for him too. That's the worst part.
to be fair, we signed Nolito and play him as a left.
You know,
as a
you
left.
know what's bad. You know what's bad. We mock Mudwiki. And he is worse than Mudwiki in terms of stats. The guy scored 1 goal in 1 year.
I think to be fair to Doku, we also are not playing to his strengths, right? We don't have runners to support him, near post runners to support him. If we don't do that, we're not really going to see the best out of Doku.
Are we ever going to?
I
though?
also think that what you said, Mateus, is right. I think he needs to think more before doing stuff. He's just the type of guy that's taking players on for the sake of taking players on. Sometimes, I think it was Thierry Henry who said it. You don't need to be the player to cross the ball.
Maybe I'm a few.
Yeah,
but I'm telling you,
that also
if I
brings
see
Anyway,
Doku against
man.
Brighton,
Because what you said
I
is
can't believe
right.
you bought that
So-
third shirt.
Well, 1 second there. What Sparta
Yeah,
said
Hamza, I don't know
was
how you
right.
bought that.
However,
Well, my auntie bought it for me after the loss because
you brought the issue, yeah, where the problem with Doku is we don't have that player that tacked the near post when he's got the ball. So I said at the beginning of the stream, that's tactical problem because we are asking these players, we're not giving these players the right tools to succeed. We are asking them to get the best out of a certain system. We are not creating a system that gets the best out of them. It's like the manager has a certain system. Doesn't matter what type of player we sign, he will ask them to do.
No, Matthew.
Yeah,
The
that's
problem,
true.
Mateus,
the problem with Doku.
why were we discussing after the Spurs game? Because we've been saying basically the same things.
No. Forget about Spurs. The problem with Doku is not about system. It's not about Pep Guardiola. The problem is the guy is not intelligent footballer. The guy doesn't know how to position. The guy doesn't know how to position, how to score goals, how to strike, how to look up.
He's a street player.
And we pay him 60 million euro. Oh
no, 50.
Tiki, you will go into.
Tell you, I'm just gonna say one more last thing. I watched Brighton the other day against Everton, and the way that they're playing this season, they will cause us problems. I'm just letting you know now.
Really?
They will call us the way that their system and the way they're functioning this year, especially with their 2 wingers high and wide, and they've got the fullbacks bombing on now as well.
Let me tell you,
there are going to be overloads.
Barely will cause us problems.
If we lose to Brighton, then I think
Minte is a problem.
Brighton, if you lose to Brighton, then that's going to be the
No, no,
beginning
no, no,
of
no.
the end.
Matthew,
God,
Matthew.
it's going to be
If
a
they score,
meltdown.
if
That's
they
going to be
score
the
one goal,
beginning of the
if
end.
they
Hamza
score
will
one
do a
goal,
24-hour space.
if they score
Uh,
the first goal, if they
if
score the
we
first
lose
goal,
to Brighton and
I
we
don't
get
think we will,
overrun,
handle
that is
the
going to
pressure.
be the beginning of the end for this manager, unfortunately.
Oh, Mateus.
Because
That's a big
because
statement.
if
Big
new manager comes in, manager Brighton team, and all of a sudden they outrun us and they beat us in the third game of the season, that's going to send a red flag, yeah, to the club, to the team, and to the fan base of the games that are coming is going to be worse.
You know what's bad?
Mm.
You
I
know what's
think we
bad?
can lose to Brighton.
You know what's
I
bad?
think we
Hamza,
can lose to Brighton. I'm telling you
Then
now.
we're going to have to
you
go
know
to
what's bad?
Arsenal
We
away.
lose
No,
to
Hamza,
Brighton.
Hamza,
Again
Oh
against
my God.
Arsenal, bro.
Hamza,
Sit
Hamza, Hamza,
belts on, everyone. It's going to be a long ride.
Matthew, I love Pep Guardiola. I defended him last year. I'm still defending him. But the guy is more than himself. The guy is more than himself. The
If
guy,
we win
the
against
guy
Brighton
is forcing
and we do
something.
well,
No, no, listen to me. Listen to me.
good.
The guy is
Move on.
forcing some. The guy is forcing something that's not working. I think if he play Marmoush as a striker, the game against Brighton, we will win 5-0. I'm telling you.
Yeah, we do seem a little more fluid with him.
No, no, no,
there,
no.
But
If
But
we no,
you
listen to
can't
me, listen to
bench
me,
Haaland.
listen to me, listen
yeah,
to
the
me.
problem
I
is
don't care.
Haaland
I don't
is,
care.
like,
I don't care
our
about
best
wingers.
scorer.
I don't care about wingers. If he play Marmoush as a striker, the upcoming game against Brighton, I'm telling you, we will win 5-0.
We need Marmoush behind the striker. That's where
Yeah.
he's best, but we just never
Guys,
see it.
we'll end it there, man. Thank you so much, everyone.
What's your prediction? What's your prediction? The game against Brighton. What's your prediction?
Let's go. Okay,
I
go
think
on.
we
I want to hear
3-2.
prediction. Huh?
I think we win 3-2 over
Hamza,
Brighton.
can I just pick one bone that I have with you real quick before we end?
Yeah, Bob.
10 minutes later.
Why are you constantly dividing the fan base between your camp and mine and Martin's camp? Why can't we all just be one fan base and just everybody want the City fucking team to win?
We don't have a different
What are we doing?
family. We just have different ideas and different thoughts.
I understand that, but you've been saying people like Martin, your camp, your side, your this. Can you just say? Can you just not say stuff like that? Like, I'm not telling you to agree with us. I'm just saying, don't divide the fan base.
Because listen, your thinking is completely left. My thinking is completely right. And I don't think we can meet in the middle. I think we're both extreme.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
You're extreme on the other side. I'm extreme on the other side. And I'm sorry.
yeah, but you don't need to. I don't say your side.
Your
I
side
say
is patient.
you.
I'm not patient.
No.
I don't divide. I don't try to divide your fan base.
No,
I
not
think
divided.
you,
I just
you
say
are
what-
misunderstand. You misunderstand Hamza.
Yeah.
I think
The one thing I'm saying,
sometimes even Hamza, when we had this discussion throughout the summer, when we were linked to Morgan Gibbs White and then and I was pro Morgan Gibbs White, and Hamza sometimes opened up the space and it was like people, and you say people like Mateus who rate Morgan Gibbs White and what he's not trying to divide. He just
now Daniele, I'm calling out
no,
Daniele.
you are right. You are right.
I know that,
Everyone has
Mateus.
opinion. Everyone has opinion.
This is why I'm saying this to Hamza, right? I know that he's not trying to divide, but his wording is dividing the fan base,
It's
right?
not divided.
I know that that's not his
It's not divided.
goal,
It's not
but
divided. Yeah, everyone has his own video.
People say,
I think
if we have that thinking, if we have the thinking of thinking that this team is good now, you're gonna pay a price. People have to wake up and say, this team. And I knew this. I tell you this. I always have like little faith. This team will not win the league. This team, if Pep Guardiola doesn't add to this fans, yeah. Hamza.
Let me easy for you. Let me easy for you. If we don't win, for example, if we don't win against Brighton, the upcoming game against Brighton, if we don't win that game, everyone should have to prepare himself for the pain.
Yeah, 100%. We have to be right.
If we don't win,
Hamza.
it's going to be the beginning of the
It's
end.
not draw. The Spartacus.
The beginning.
It's not
Draw. It's only win.
It's not draw. You have to win.
You have to win.
You just lost at home to Tottenham.
Mm.
You can't to
No,
lose
we
to
have to win.
Brighton.
He's a must.
Yeah,
We
to
have
lose
to
to
win.
Brighton.
We
is
must.
calamity.
We're already here. We must in game week 3. Yikes.
Yes, no, but am I right? If we lose to that game, is
You
it
are
a
right.
must?
You are right. You are
Look,
100%.
you're
I will
wrong.
see.
This
I
team
will
was
see. You are
trained,
right.
Hamza. What are we doing here?
No, but Hamza, what we gonna be doing this season then? So every game that he loses, is it just gonna be a
No, no,
meltdown?
no, 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 no.
Because
It's
if he beats, I guarantee you right now, if he beats and thumps Brighton on the weekend, and then after the international break loses to United, everyone's gonna go crazy again. So it's just gonna be
No,
the cycle the whole
yeah,
season.
we have to go crazy because he's United, bro. We can't
Yeah,
This
lose.
of
United
course.
team is dusty, man.
Yeah, but
Well,
Why?
last season, that's what we thought last
Martin,
year.
big up.
That they
We
came
have
and done
to
no,
us
no,
be
no,
over at
no.
the
United,
Etihad.
man.
Listen to me. You all missing the context. You all missing the context. We lost against Spurs last year. We lost against
always
Brighton
lose
last
to
year. We
Spurs.
lost against Man United last year. We
Oh,
lost
please.
against
know-
Arsenal last year. You have to
You
remember
cannot-
that.
Most-
You have to remember. Hamza, listen to me. You have to remember.
That's the most
I got a
embarrassing
stat for you.
statement.
No, this 14,
Like,
the
this is
next
what
three
I
games,
think.
the next three games we will play against.
I
We
don't
lost
believe
all of them.
Come on, Kel,
We
man.
lost all of them
We went
last
to,
year.
We needed to win the league title. We went to
You know,
Tottenham and beat-
most years we win the league, we lose to Spurs at least once.
No.
Okay, that means
No,
we
it's not
won
about.
the Kel, I
No,
got you
it's
there.
not about
We
Spurs.
have to win the league
It's not
now.
about Spurs. The
If we
upcoming,
don't win
the
league, Kel,
upcoming.
you said this.
No, Hamza.
Hey.
Hamza. It's not about losing against Spurs. It's about upcoming three games. It's Brighton, Man United, Arsenal, and we lost all of them last year.
Yeah. Listen.
So we have to win.
Well,
So
we
we
were
have
playing
to.
what Jemai Simpson Pusey at Brighton because we had nobody. So we
So we
should
have to
a
win
better
for our
defense this
sake.
time.
For our sake, we have to
We
win
might
against
even have
Brighton.
Rodri playing that game.
No.
I think he'll play.
I
Maybe
will
he
risk it.
starts.
I will risk it. Rodri, even he has a one leg,
Nah.
I will risk it.
We have to win
No.
against Brighton, man.
We have to win. Otherwise, it's over.
Yeah,
I think it's going to
we
be
cannot-
ugly,
we
but
cannot-
I think
we
we're going
cannot-
to win.
Not in terms of bonds. Listen to me. You have to understand. Not in terms of bonds, but in terms of mentally, in terms of keeping the base with Liverpool and Arsenal and Chelsea. You know,
Yeah.
I just give me the
because after-
jammiest,
because
ugliest
after-
win of
because
all time.
after
I
our
don't
game-
care.
We've already
because
dropped points
after our
at home.
game,
We have to win the next
Liverpool
game.
and Arsenal will play against each other. So we have to win our game.
Well, yeah, let's take advantage. Let them beat each other. Let's hope for a draw in that game. And then let's win our game, and we're right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
And guys, we'll end it there. Thank you so much, guys, man.
Take care, guys.
Every single one of you, man. And listen, I'll be in Qatar. Hey,
What?
I'll be getting the. Listen, I'm leaving here and I'm going to Qatar Thursday night. I'll be
Why?
in the airport. Hey,
Why are you going to
I
Qatar?
missed it. I'm missing the Liverpool Arsenal game in the plane. Guys, can you
The
research? for
game's
me?
on Sunday.
I hope I'm watching in the plane. We have to sign a keeper. We have to sign by then. If
Hamza
we
is a
lose-
salesman.
right.
It's marketing
Yeah, the
Savio.
game, the Arsenal Liverpool's on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm
Hamza.
going to be
3
in the
days
plane
to
at
fly
that
to
time.
Qatar from
6:30,
England.
4:30. I'll be on the plane to Kenya, Nairobi.
Oh,
I
you're
wanna
going to
make
Kenya.
sure.
That's why.
So I'm
I thought you
hoping
just
they
meant you were
will
going to
show the
Qatar, and I'm like, why are you going to Qatar?
thing. I'll be in the airport watching the Man City game.
So no.
Okay, so
Let's hope.
Gotcha.
Hey,
Let's hope.
what
Let's
else?
hope. Khusra,
But
Khusra,
you're not
please.
losing that game. It's war.
I
Can't
can't
put
wait for
Hamza on
some
a
of this
flight on
B-roll
after loss.
from Kenya.
Let's hope Khusra plays that game. Let's hope.
Love.